Alright. Let's get this show started. Hello, everybody. It's a Wednesday. I'm going to keep the music going just a little bit. I have my mic boosted just a tad. I'm wondering if it might be too loud. I'm going to drop it down just a bit. Alright. Here we are. This is where we left off last week. Welcome, everybody. You know what? Actually, we're going to do something real quick here. Okay. Yeah, so it's going to be another short streaming week for me. I have another vacation planned, so I'm not going to be here on Friday or over the weekend. I will be back on Monday. It really is apparent now that I have really, really pale eyebrows. Maybe this new light isn't a good idea, but oops. Anyway, yeah. I'm going to be on a road trip of sorts come... Well, actually, it's going to be Friday I'm going to be hanging out. But yeah. Tomorrow's going to be my last work day for the week. And I'm going to head down and visit a friend out of state. Hang out down there. Come back on Sunday. Actually, I'll be coming back on Monday because it's Memorial Day in America. If you're watching from overseas. Or you're next door and you're up really late. Yeah, I'm going to have a short week. But tonight we're gonna try and get the most of it. We're gonna do some doodles. So we're gonna get 6 of the Pokemon fusions, and then we're going to go back into. I almost forgot the name. It's a short hike. We're gonna go back into a short hike, and we're gonna finish that up today. The other thing too is I will at some point figure out just what the hell is going on with my green screen here, because like there's so much light from like right here and here, so I'm gonna have to figure that out to get a better idea of what is preventing this from being lit properly. And I think it's just because it's like vertical and not like horizontal. So if I go like, watch this shit, check this out. What? But then behind the chair, obviously, it's a little better. But yeah, so like if I point it towards the light, it seems to get better. But getting that to be consistent has been a trick, and I don't know what it is. Ever since I moved over here, it's been tricky getting that light figured out. So, very unprofessional. I'm very sorry. Second, I'm going back to my old microphone. This is not a new microphone. This is an old one. I think the other microphone was just a little too in your ear. With this one, it's a bit rounder. With the idea for what I think is like ideal streamer sound is the like... It sounds like you're just in a room with them, right? So I think this microphone is better for that effect. If I were on stage and I needed to boost my voice a bit more, I would use that other microphone. I don't think it's necessary with this. So this, you could just, you know, when you're at home, you could just up and down the volume, and it sounds like I'm sitting next to you, in theory. This is a very cheap microphone. I got it off of Amazon with the old arm that I used to use with it for like $40. So if I'm like, this sounds way better, I'll invest in a different microphone that's like this one, which is it's not a dynamic, it is a diaphragm? I forget. Excuse me. But yeah, if this ends up being a preferred sound, because now I have like a month, or maybe like even like 3 months now, actually. I think, maybe 2 of the other microphone to compare to this one. And we'll see how that works. We'll go with that. Obviously, I'm not getting any more money out of this than I am before because I already had this microphone. So, it's all up in the air, guys. Okay? We're working it out. I really do want to do... Like, it is overkill for me to worry about this kind of thing right now, but... I don't know. I want it to be good. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. But let's get back to it here. Doodle Day. Hooray. Say yay. It's Doodle Day. It's going to be a whole new arrangement of horrors. So buckle up. Let's get a new layer in there. This will be episode 12. Look at that. Episode 12. Never would have thought. But yeah, we have from last week, we have Horsefang. Which is a horsey and a coughing crossed over. That's old news, alright? Last week. Garbage. Get it out of here. On to the next one. But yeah, let's see here. We've got. Where's my mouse? There it is. I was trying to get. I don't know if anybody uses. If anybody uses voice meter. That's meter with 2 E's. I was trying to get that to work today, to kind of like give this audio a bit more of a boost, but it was being a real pain in the ass. I have so much. I need to do a clean install of Windows or something, because this just too much stuff. And then like I was like getting inputs for outputs, and it would just mix them up, and I didn't know what the hell was going on. So I'm gonna have to spend a bit more time figuring that out. But for now, we're just working off this microphone. I have it hooked up into OBS, and that's it. But we'll see how that goes in the future. For today, I have for you a mashup of monsters. A veritable mashup of pocket monsters, if you will. I'm going to hit the random button 3 times on Pokemon Fusion, and we're going to see what we get. And then I will be drawing it, you can guess along. So, here we go. 1. 2. 3. Wow, that's an odd one. Alright, none of these are any, like I could draw them and it'd be like, oh yeah, that's a combination, but I don't know. I want one that's kind of funny. Here we go. Now we're talking. That is the legendary 4. The 4 button push on this one. Very rarely do I have to pull that out. And today I think it's going to be one of those days. So let's get our brushes set up here. Boop, 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 boop. I'm going to have to fix this now. I was used to my other microphone where it's tilted closer to me, so I have to lift this up. Sorry if I screw with this audio here, sorry. I'll go like this. That looks better. Look better? Okay, cool. Doodle rush. Out of the way, and then we will switch our black. There we go. Great. Okay. I've also switched up the music that I'm listening to this time, because last time I used up the entirety of the playlist. I don't want to use Twitch's audio, like I've mentioned 100 times now. It's just not reliable for not triggering ad revenue stuff, and not that I'm not worried about it right now. It's just in the future, if I want to have something more reliable, I'll work on that. So where's my audio now? Is it because it's like not going into the side and it doesn't want to pick up as much? A little quiet? I'll go with that. Either that or I could just lift it. Okay. Sorry. Sorry, everybody. Okay, there we go. How's that? Better? Okay. We'll go with that. Alright, so where am I going to start it here? I think this is going to be pretty obvious from the get-go. I have to remember to kind of like aim for the middle of the screen here, because otherwise it's going to pick up. Remember, these are Gen 1s for everybody who's in the chat and wants to guess along. So, this is a combination of 2 Gen 1 Pokemon. Who could it be? Well, why don't you just wait and find out? Or you could guess, you know? Feel free to. Alright. So this is a tricky part. I've got to pick a spot for the mic to be, and then I'm not also gonna like, cross over on it. Damn it. I could. You ready for this shit, chat? Check this out. If I can do it. Never done it like this before. How about that? Yeah? A little better? I have some voodoo chips, which is not a joke, actually. It is a very good variety of Zaz's chips. They're called voodoo chips. They have a lot of seasoning on them. It's really good stuff. Check it out in your local grocer. Maybe I'll get a sponsorship. Cross your fingers. Cross my fingers. We're gonna do a twist here. Actually, what came with it with this fusion. I'm gonna do some fun little twists like I did with the horse thing. I want to change the hand. I don't think I want to change it. I'll just keep the hands the same. A little smaller. yeah, I hope everybody had a good Wednesday. Mine got a little hectic at work because everything just, has to happen at once. And if anybody else has like jobs where it's reliant on sales or whatever, the work you get for your department is reliant on sales or whatever. I work this way. Bad dog, what's up, bud? You get it. Thank you for the yell. I should have probably wrote that it was meant to be in real life, that you scream at the top of your lungs. That's kind of a theme for me. It's like, I call on your gamer power. Put both your hands in the air and scream. No. Wake up your neighbors. Snorkulese stream. No, welcome back, dude. How's it going? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Gee, I wonder what this first Pokemon is. I wonder. Here we go. Now comes the fun part, which is the crossover. What's going on? What's new? What's new? How you been? It's Wednesday, but not a bad day, I hope. Super small, otherwise it's not creeping, right? Something like that. No? Not really into that. We'll just kind of go with what we have here. It goes. Been off work for about a week from surgery. Yeah, it's been a long day. Like I was mentioning earlier too, if you work in a job where a sales department, sorry, that's interesting. I noticed that the contrast is actually a little better if I, no, okay, wait, sorry, experimenting. But no, if your department that you work in is actually reliant on another sales department, it can be a little hectic sometimes, especially in the face of a global pandemic like we have. We've been doing pretty good, hanging in there. But as it has come to be, I will say, it all just seems to pile on at once. Like we'll have no jobs for like a week, like we have, and then all of a sudden, 3 humongous jobs that are just like you have to get them done in 2 weeks. And normally you could, if you just had one, I'd be like, oh, we can get it done in about a week and a half, no problem. It gives a day for like something gets fucked up or something like that, or we have to reorder stock or something like that to be able to print on. But with this, we have 3 jobs landing at once, and they're just the most fiddly bullshit you've ever heard, like that we've ever done. It's all new stuff too. Like we've never done this before, and it's not that it's impossible. It's just that like little things that make it difficult, and you hate to see it because you're just like fucking Christ. Like I don't mind like. I don't mind jobs that require extra work every now and again, but like when it comes down to clients who it has to be on this specific material, and it has to be cut in this perfect way, and it has to be absolutely immaculate. It's like just cut it on paper. It's so much easier to deal with. Don't do plastic. It's so much more expensive. Plus you're wasting plastic. My title, solution specialist. Yeah, I'm in that sales, and more than once I have depended on others outside of my realm who are always outsourced. Yeah. Beyond what you know. Yeah, so I don't mean to sound ungrateful for being able to work right now and having a job, and having had a job throughout the pandemic that had not gone away, only very moderately reduced hours. Only actually now have I actually seen a significant drop in work, specifically hours actually, because we're, if we're out of work, we basically go down to like a 3/4 hour week or whatever you want to call it, right? So, yeah, it's frustrating because I want to do work. Like I want to be busy, but like I also don't want to be stressing and having to fight the client and their goodwill and our goodwill, like to provide them like a quality, product that for advertising, right? Because we want to do a good job because it's our prerogative to do so. So when it comes down to this, it's just really disappointing because I think these are all from the same client too. It's not like, oh, we have 3 different clients coming at us from different angles. It's usually one client who's just like, oh, and can you get these all done at the same time? And it's like, come on, man. Be realistic, please. Rant over. How many people work with you? So it's me. It's basically one person per shift. We have one giant inkjet printer. There's other departments that do different types of printing, but because our stuff is more specialized, excuse me 1 second. Oh, worked that time. Good. But yeah, because it's basically one person per shift, it becomes a bit trickier because, like I said, our stuff's a little bit more specialized. Because basically, whenever you go to like a grocery store or like a auto parts store or a liquor department where they have like case wraps for wine boxes and stuff like that, that's usually our style. That's what we end up printing and cutting out with a router and stuff like that. So it's a little specialized and requires specialized, printers that can literally print on giant sheets of paper to then be cut out from. Not especially hard work. I'm not trying to knock my work down necessarily a peg or whatever, but it's not the hardest job. It is a pretty simple job considering everything. But god damn it, how did I do that? There we go. Better. Perfect. But yeah, I can only do so much in 8 hours, right? Save for my coworker, my supervisor, actually. So when everything drops at once, there can only be one person on the printer at a time. Ipso fapso. Ipso fapso. Things get complicated. And it's very frustrating. And all the people who actually get the jobs for us, they know these things. So it's doubly frustrating because you're just like, well, why would you intentionally is this not going to work for my eraser now? Really? Come on now. There we go. Oh. So, boo-hoo. My job's hard. Not really, but you know what I mean. I heard about a cardboard shortage would be affected. We are indeed having something of a cardboard problem. There is one job, I believe, that we're waiting on that is being shorted, and it comes down to, sourcing from 2 different places, I think, at some point. It's my eraser. A different eraser. It's supposed to be Doodle Day. Go on. There we go. Oh, that might have been for when I was doing stylized stuff. We're not... So yeah, challenges all around, and it's probably not going to get much easier. So if anything, I'll have steady work for the next couple weeks at least. I won't have to go home early or worry about cut hours, that kind of thing. But it's going to be a pain in the ass. Because I don't know if you've seen, like, have you ever heard of like a giant inkjet printer? Basically, it's literally like a transit bus, not like about half a school bus, I'll say, in terms of size, 2/3. And then there's a big table that goes in and prints on it, and these giant sheets of paper, and that's what we print on. And we need giant sheets to be able to cut these giant signs out of, blah blah blah. And then if we get in trouble where we need to print on these giant heavy pieces of plastic, sometimes it comes down to 2 people. If it does, then someone else from our department has to come in and help. Not usually the greatest. It's also an awkward thing where it's just like, yep, next one takes a minute. Next one takes a minute. Next one takes a minute. So you're just sitting there standing, not, some people you can talk to, some people you can't. It gets awkward. Again, boo-hoo. This is just my life though. Awkward silence after awkward silence. Oh, you gotta stop with this. Come on now. That's better. Sorry, I'll read your thing in a second here. I was listening to the news, and apparently there's one cardboard producer in the U.S. Dude, don't feel bad about your job. They all blow it. Yeah. I have not been keeping up with it. It is my industry right now. The job I work in. What is this? Why is it doing it to me? I want this eraser. Eraser. Brush. No, we want the Doodle Day brush. Or is it? Can it not? We'll do this one then. That's better. Okay. Back to it. Yeah, it's a process, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'll start looking for a new job. I never got into the mindset as a kid, because all the upper Midwest where I come from, folks, they're all what you would call like lifers, I guess you could say, for their job. Like that, it's like you have one job, stay there for like 45, 50 years, and then you quit and you retire and you have like a little house somewhere, and then you complain about the kids complaining that they don't have a cool job, and I'm just like, I understand not everybody can be Brad Pitt, not everybody can be the new person that's fucking famous right now. We can't all be Billie Eilish, kiddos. Yeah, exactly. See, that's the thing too. There's definitely something to be said about less people being on the planet and more desirable jobs, or at least better paying ones, being a regular thing, right? Politics on a Pokemon stream. Who'd have thought? No, it's good to vent every now and again, get it out, This guy's got fucking honking ass feet. Look at him. So who is this punk? Huh? Throw a guess out there. Throw a guess out there. Yeah. There we go. That was actually perfect. Let's get in here and get that swirl in there. Yeah, I hope your week's been good too. I hope you had a easy day today at least. Just cut yourself down to one slice of avocado. Exactly. I'm so sorry. I you know what? I bit into the second piece and I was like, you know what? I'm probably not even gonna finish this one. I'll take one more bite out of it, but I'm gonna have to throw it out. It's not that special brioche too. I've got garlic herb spread underneath the avocado with a little bit of like that cumin and like paprika, and then like a pepper mix on top of it. Oh, so good. It's $35 a slice, but it's fucking worth it. Every morning I have to have 10 slices. Mew is not one of them. It is a combination of something and something. But I think the face looks goofy and I like it. I also like the fact that I changed the what was previously there in the other Pokemon to a shell. Let's get the color right here. It is a vaguely red. Let's say more tomatoey. I'll go right here. Oh, that's good. Blow that brush up. Zoom in. Oop. Oh, what? Step on Pokemon run. Diamond Pro. So we're in Gen 1, so you don't have to worry about that. You are in Gen 1 still, these two. Maybe? Maybe? I will say yes, it is a form of Krabby. It may not be Krabby. But remember the combination method, which is the body is the second part of the name, and this one is a little bit wonky in terms of the name combination. So if you want to be creative with how the names are combined, it's basically like first syllable of the first name and last syllable of the last name. The last name is the body, like I said. So the head, the face, would be one half of the name, the first syllable, and then the body, the name for that one, is the second syllable, or the last syllable in the name. Generally. Sometimes it does fuck it up a little bit. Personally, I think it does. Okay. Fill this out. I'll just use the paint bucket to fill it in, and then we'll go on with the detail colors and get some shading and stuff. Whoa, easy kid. Easy kid. Yeah, I'm going down to Indiana. We're going to see what's going on down there. I was talking to my supervisor today about doubling up on weekends, and he was like, yeah, I mean, our job is pretty generous with, like, understanding at least those kinds of things. Especially, even if there was, like, a big work load and stuff like that, it's not the individual worker's fault. So they, you know, if you needed to take a vacation for a holiday or, like, a family thing or something, they're usually pretty understanding, but they'll work with you on that. So I appreciate that at my job. And I was gonna say this earlier too about the whole, like, back in the day, you know, the golden era of working or whatever, I guess in like the late 50s up until like the 70s, I guess, or something like that. You would stay at a job forever. But now I'm getting the inclination that I probably should be jumping around a bit more, especially if I want to further my career with, you know, creatively. Because right now it's that my job doesn't really support that kind of thing. And that's why I'm here a lot, actually, is because I like coming here to make something different and test skills that I don't get to test or use at all anymore in work, really. Yes, I use Photoshop every day almost. But realistically, I'm not video editing. I'm not doing graphic design. I very little actually do in terms of actual design work. And it's kind of shitty. I go to work and I literally just hit a button to do my job for the most part. It is a bit more complicated than that, but for the most part, I am just supervising a machine, not breaking down. It allows you to negotiate salary more for a larger payout. But yeah, for sure. And I mean, I've expanded my resume and rewritten it probably like twice in the pandemic, based on what I've been doing. And I don't really add this to it. I don't think it's really worth it yet. I've been doing it for a year. Actually, a year in like November. So we're creeping up there. I think a lot of it's improved actually since I started. Not necessarily even just graphics, but like the quality of me just hanging out on here talking to people, feeling more comfortable with it too. Because this is another thing that I wanted to do with this, which was to just like not get so caught up in what I wanted to say or be perfect or, you know, that kind of thing. I want to just be able to like get off the cuff, because I'm actually a pretty used to be, I will say, I used to be a much more reserved person, and I wouldn't want my I'll say this, I wasn't very confident in terms of like interactions and stuff like that, and this has helped a bit, quite a bit actually, and it's allowed other parts of my life to open up to opportunities where I can be more confident, I guess, you know. So even at my age, I'm only 33, but I don't know, it's been a long journey for me to even just feel like I could have my own thoughts, because I was such a like self-sheltered kid. By that I mean I would just like worry more about what other people thought than what I needed, I guess you could say, which is a little unfortunate. It's caused some real trouble in my life. So if you're wondering out there, like, hey, should I really be worrying what other people think about me? Yes, but don't really let it like dictate who you are. Maybe just be like, oh, was this kind of a dumb thing to do? That's more valuable than like, is everybody gonna hate me for saying something? So, for somebody who really is sheltered themselves, don't let that get in the way of you finding yourself, I guess. Okay. I think the mouth is, like I was gonna say, it looks a little uneven, but I think that just adds character to it. And I also don't like that the lines are a little too thick on one side, so I might have to work on a better way to dynamically change the size of my brush, or to like make it more static, I should say. Oh, we got a little problem here. What I'll do is I'll do the line tool myself. Oh, so I watched the Eternals trailer, the Marvel's Eternals. I think is a show and not a movie. I don't remember. But it kind of looks okay. That makes two people are big fans now. Thank you very much. Yeah, the trailer. I mean, it looks cool. Like the premise, which is that like there's been life on Earth or a planet. I don't know if they're mentioning it's Earth. But it looks like Earth, and that there are these like beings that are interacting, maybe not like necessarily affecting outright, like how Earth progresses as a petri dish, whatever you want to call it. But there are these beings that kind of like sprinkle in like, oh, and you want to do this, to irrigate water. Oh, you want to do this to create architecture. Oh, you want to do this to create society, etc. That's what I got from it, at least. And then it becomes apparent to them that they might have to actually like dictate a couple ways of life, interfere, so to speak. But we'll see how it goes, because it's Marvel. They're doing great stuff, so there's no reason to expect it to be bad. It might be just okay, and that's totally fine. They've hit it out of the park for like fucking 10 years, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, it's color time, folks. Get your pens out and draw. What is Mark Kistler up to these days? He had his own TV show on PBS. That motherfucker. It wasn't Bob Ross, but he was a great influence to like get you out and just get some doodle paper and do some fun stuff. James Bond. I have not seen the new James Bond. The new James Bond trailer. Do you mean Amazon's James Bond? I thought that was fucking crazy. 8.8 billion. Or something like that. Like over $8 billion. And I bet, I'm sure. I'm sure that George Lucas is sitting pretty with his whatever money he's making on anything right now. But, man. James Bond and everything else from MGM caught like almost $9 million or $1 billion, whereas just Star Wars alone, was it 5 billion or something, 3.5 or something like that? I've been trying to check it out, but the theaters are still closed here. Oh, okay. Bezos. Jeff Bezos. I don't want to get sued. All right, let's see here. Where do we want to throw this color? So the jaw color is going to be a little different. So let's find like a peachy tan, maybe? This might actually be perfect. Yeah, we'll go with that. But yeah, I didn't read into the details all that much. All I know is that Amazon now makes, that's the headline, right? Is that Amazon has the rights to James Bond. And I mean, if they want to throw millions and millions and hundreds of millions of dollars behind the next movie, that's cool, man. I'm into it. Do something cool with it. Don't just get another boring white dude. Well, that sounded really it sounded really condescending. But I mean, do something fun with it, right? Don't just make the next one. Do something fun with it. Because they changed it up with Daniel Craig. Hopefully the next James Bond is a bit more interesting. Maybe all he does is sit in his room with a tablet and he downloads codes for secret facilities or whatever the fuck. Because, like, I think I need to watch the... What is it called? Mission Impossible series. I've never watched one in full, as far as I remember. And I know going back to probably like the first 3 or so would probably be rough, but it would be fun to try it out. And I just realized these are uneven now. This whisker's going to be in front here. Oh well. Not going to fight it. These are like fast concepts, alright? This is how I'm going to justify not having to do more work to get these to be more even. New one of those soon. Yeah, so I know that, what was it, 5? Or was it... the more recent ones are excellent as far as I'm concerned, like the last ones. And then I guess the other one that I need to watch too is, well, it's a strongly inclined to watch, was it Die Hard with a Vengeance? I haven't seen that one. And I remember hearing that it was panned at the time. This was like right at the cusp of online reviews. So there weren't a lot of like other reviewers besides established ones, so it got panned. It has literally a 69. Nice. Or 59, I'm sorry. On like Metacritic or something like that. Which apparently is sacrilege. Apparently that movie's excellent. All right. Okay. So we're wrapping up here. We're just going to get a bit more color into the... I think the pause is the last part. Yeah, it's got like a darker orange. So we'll just do like a dark brownish red. Something like... We'll start there, and then we're gonna... that, and then we'll just drop the coloration down. Like that. Perfect. Nice burnt umber. Alright. Did you get a guess in yet that I didn't see it? I don't think you did. I think you got... I think you said, is it a form of Krabby? And I said yes. It's a form of Krabby and another Pokemon. Which should be fairly obvious at this point. No offense. I know there's a lot of Pokemon. There's 150 of them. How are you supposed to get them, right? Okay. I gotta color this in yet. Let's do this color again. I think I'm gonna get Netflix next for my streaming software of choice, or service, I guess, of choice. And I have to watch Cobra Kai Season 3. Season 2 was a little shaky for me, but Season 1 was so good, and the plot that carries over from Season 1 is so compelling that I'm willing to... I mean, I still think it was like an 8, or like even a 7, maybe a 7.5 out of 10, but still, it's really good and fun to watch. And the places they go with the characters is really fun too. So, except for Hawk, I remember. Maybe. Don't be so sure, my friend. Maybe you are right. I think I'll actually go a little brighter so I can shade it. This, and then we'll go, oop, easy, here we go. Don't be so sure about it not being Kingler. As I said, it's a form of Krabby. Oh. I gotta get the shell too. Hit that shell up. Oh, here's a question. I don't know if any of you, yeah, I guess even just you, Bad Dog. Sorry, I just bumped the mic. Audiobooks. I'm going on a road trip, so I'm not taking a train. I'm not flying down to Indiana. I am driving down to Indiana, and it's going to be a goddamn 8-hour drive, and it's worth it. Like, because I want to visit this friend. I want to go on a mini vacation. I want to have fun on the road there too. But I also am big fan of audiobooks, and I have some in the sites. There's the new Andy Weir, I think it's called, I don't remember what it's called. I completely forgot. But he has a new book out that came, I think it was just like within the last like 6 months, I think. But I'm probably gonna try that one out. But I'm gonna get like 3, I think, so that like if I'm not really feeling any of them, I can just kind of switch. But I am a little bit basic when it comes to it. Billions and Billions by Carl Sagan. Carl Dagon, like from Cthulhu. Carl Dagon. Swim into the ocean and just fall to the bottom. Feed the sleeping one. Yeah, I got you. Don't worry about it. But yeah, that's another one that was another author to think about. Yeah, that's true. Is it him? Does he read it? Is it like from like the 70s or something like that when he like recorded it? Or do they Find some other guy to read it out. I think we're just gonna go for the pink shell on this one. Yeah, that looks fine. So we'll get the shading in there. Nice. Orange and pink. Oh, I guess I was gonna say, like, who the hell would combine those colors? But then Dunkin' Donuts has done that. That was the other thing too. When I went to Mall of America, looking at logos for companies is something I do, just as someone who's like overly observant. Pink and orange is an interesting color. Yes. Wait, no. Wait, what was I thinking? No. Carl Sagan did not read it. Okay. Is it like Neil deGrasse Tyson or Bill Nye or something? Well, it's Bill Nye. Not that I don't like Neil deGrasse Tyson. Okay, I think it's time to start shading, folks. All right, everybody. Go on to your butts. Let's do the shading first. Yeah, boy. On pencil. There we go. Every time. Has to interact in order to work. But it's the coolest things he's always thought about, like groups of facts and riddles in the universe. Oh, that's cool. Some randos to Oh, okay. So it's like anecdotes, kind of like a book of anecdotes. Might be interesting. I'll have to check it out. But yeah, because I have no patience for like real, I won't say real books, but like traditional reading material. I'm kind of looking for things like the book by Andy Weir, which will be something I hope to get through on the trip. And then if I don't, I always have that to come back to at a different time, right? I'm always driving around somewhere, and I like having something to listen to, whether it's a podcast or an audiobook. I've restarted the Harry Potter series so many times as a full-grown adult. I don't really regret it, but it does get old. Although, to be fair, it has been several years since I've listened, so it might be worth going back to it. Maybe I'll listen to the American guy who read it. I can't remember his name. It's like Tim East or something like that. I can't remember. I fucked myself here a little bit. I'll fix it later. Tim Apple. Is that it? I don't know why that sounds odd to me. I don't mean to suggest that you're wrong. It's just that it just sounds odd to me that that's his name. Go hard on with this brush. Shade the eyeball. Test that out. Good. I didn't know for the longest time that they actually had an American version of the recording. I thought it was just Stephen Fry who had read it. Almost forgot his name now, which is great because I only listened to it for how many times? Harry Potter and a big stinky stink. I actually have that on my original Zune still. I think all the books, actually. So I wouldn't even have to, like, I could just hook it up to my fucking car and just listen to it. Wouldn't have to buy or nothing. But I also think that the, Tim Apple, no, I get it. Tim Apple would be Tim Cook, who runs Apple. Maybe that's a joke. I wonder, who is that one? Team Rocket blasting out at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight. Something that's right. Does that help you? Maybe? No? Yeah? Let's get in here with some highlights. Oh, that looks nice, doesn't it? Oh, you know what show I'm actually waiting for a new season on is What We Do in the Shadows, the TV series. That shit's so good. So good. I would love to see a new series or a new season of that, and they left on a pretty good cliffhanger actually. So that I'd like to see a new season of as well. Plenty of shows that I haven't been watching that other people are crazy about. Of course, there's tons of those. Lord, I carry this Pokemon all the time to get the extra coin. I can't think of it. I don't know that I did that actually. I think I just stuck with my whatever ones I found aesthetically pleasing. Those were my Pokemon. That's true. Let's do this, that. Okay. Get a little belly splotch. Go. The feet there. Bigger flop there. I don't want him to look shiny though, that's the thing. I want him to look like it's just being lit. I think it does look nice though with a little highlight. Oh god, camera's going nuts. Sorry folks. There we go. Yep. Can you think of it? You will maybe if I zoom out, does that give you a better idea? Who dat boy? Who dat boy? You can't? Well, let me see if I can. Did I delete it? Browser camera. Fusion browser. Alright, you ready? I'll give you one more shot. Think of what an animal like this might do. Like, what does its voice sound like? I just realized the feet are a little... Oh, they're alright. Tail is probably the weirdest part of it, where it, like, hinges on the arm. Yes, indeed. Meowth, no. It's, the second part of the name is half of Meowth, so... But no, you have it. So it is Kingler and Meowth, so you got those right. I'll spare you the troubling way this is combined, and because this one just is fucking stupid. Fusion browser, there it is. So Kingler is the first part, which is the face, right? And then Meowth is the second part. So in this unfortunate incident, it's Kingth. I would say King Meowth technically would be the right way to combine the names, but I mean, fight me. So there we go. We're back to well, actually, no, I gotta grab this. That's right. I almost forgot. Control Shift S. Yep. Did I scare you? Did I pop up there in your screen and be like, "Boo"? Oh. No, don't do that. Do this. There we go. Control Z. No, stop it. Come on now. There we go. Okay. Switch that over there. Okay. We have our King TH. He's the king of our kingdom. Alright. Get another layer. Good to go. And it's the next one. That's quality content. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, so we're gonna hit the random button again, and we're gonna start over here. So we're gonna try to get 6 of them done tonight. I think I'm at about an hour, so I gotta speed it up just a little bit. Let's see here. I have to dig a little deeper now because we got all of our good combos out of the way. It shouldn't be as funny as it is, but I'll show you this one. This is so dumb. That was a random selection on the list apparently, which was just it's the same one. I thought they would do it where they would prevent this kind of thing. Clearly not. So I'm not gonna do that one. Sorry. This is getting rough. I think we're getting to the part where we have to start scraping the bottom of the barrel for some of these. This is a cool one. I don't think this is worth drawing, but I think this is a cool one. It's Netosaur. That's really cool. I don't think this is, like I said, like the ones I like to draw are the ones where it's like a joke. But I thought that one's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, there's really nothing that's coming up. Maybe I have to like open my, because the other times when I've done this too, I've also like gone into like the more open concept of like, because I did that one. Where is it? It was episode 9? No, episode 8. There it is. So I did this on one episode, which was I only had so much time to do a stream at that week. But it's just one where it was Pidge Bell, where it was Pidgey and Victory Bell, and it just looked terrible. Like the combination, but I was like, hey, but what if somebody had a pet Pidgey? And they were like, what if I got like a costume for it at like Petco or PetSmart or whatever the fuck, right? What if that happened? So I'm trying to find more stuff like that too, not just like, haha, it's Pikachu's face on a Venusaur or whatever. Yeah, it would be kind of terrifying. Let's see here. I did it again. How does it keep getting that? All right, let's do this one. I have a little fun idea for that. It's not that it's like particularly amazing or anything like that, but I think it's gonna be like a fun little quick one here. All right, so let's get the concept brush out. Bring the brush size down. All right. And this one, let's make sure I'm in the middle here so you can actually see what's going on. So I gotta kind of tweak the design that they've presented on this one a little bit. Alright. And it's got weird fucking feet. I don't know how to describe them. That. It's got some wingdings. It was just fun for me to look. As a kid, I would like look at the wing designs for certain Pokemon and see how they like compared or whatever. I'll try that one again because it wasn't really that great. One thing I actually did at work today, because we had some extra time while we were waiting for something to get okayed to like verify that we could actually print it, and I was getting really mad at Jimmy Buffett. And the reason why is because I was like, you know, we were at the Mall of America, and we were like, oh, we went by this restaurant. It's just called Margaritaville. I'm just like, oh my god. It's just old rich dude who has a boat, like, aesthetic. That's all it is, right? Oh, I love, like, the old worn down, like, wood that's on the ocean. It just gets a little salt spray and everything like that. Oh, I love the old idea that I could just be sitting at the edge of the beach water, and, you know, every day is like 90 degrees and there's a breeze, and I could just wear like a tropical t-shirt, some cargo shorts, ball cap, and just be sipping margaritas all day, right? And that's all he does. And then he made a brand out of it. And now he has like 50 hotels or something. It's actually probably in the neighborhood of like 25. But then he has like 50 restaurants. And it's all the exact same look to it. Which is like, oh, everybody's a parrot head. We're all parrot heads, right? He's got 3 famous songs. But he's got a fucking bustling entertainment and like hospitality business. So props to him for that. But then I was just looking at all these properties. I'm just like, oh my god, it's all the fucking same. It's all like that kind of white, like stale, like, you know, live, laugh, love almost, like, but with like a guy designed it and it had like more like a nautical theme to it. And I like nautical theme stuff, but holy shit, man, it was just so aggravating to see this kind of like I'm just rich and I like how margaritas taste, and that's like his whole business. And then I was looking up the prices of hotels because naturally we went to a hotel to go to the Mall of America, so I was just like, well, he can't be that successful, right? He's worth $500 million, this motherfucker. And I can't even sing like a full song that he's done. Like, I know Cheeseburger in Paradise, and I know that he has a song called Margaritaville. God damn, dude. I got real mad. I was sitting there talking with a coworker of mine, and we were just looking. It's like, imagine going to any hotel and then multiplying it by like 4, because it's just his stuff, Margaritaville, right? It's like, oh, you get all these amenities. It's like, yeah, I get to look at white stuff, and like, not, I don't mean like white people. I mean, it is white people stuff, but like, my god, dude, it was just white bed sheets with like that shiplap like wall stuff, and then just like, you know, a pool that's way too big. It's like take a half an hour to find a spot or some shit like that. This combination is gonna be real tough, by the way. If you know, well, actually, what I can do is do this. Make it a little easier on you. Maybe not not exactly that, but like that. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be a little tricky. They don't even use it. What's that? The You mean Jimmy Buffett? Like half the house? I'm not sure what you mean. Because these are all resorts. Like, he owns resorts. And I mean, like, high-rise hotels with, like, the cabana stuff. Yeah, it's not like just, like, he has, like, a house or something like that where he rents it out. He has resorts that he owns in, like, Key West, Georgia, and, like, I got lost in somewhere in connection. Okay. Sorry. But yeah, no, this dude's got fucking resorts. Multiple resorts. And again, it's fucking impressive how much of a business he's made out of just one song. But goddamn, dude. Like, just go look up Margaritaville.com and just look at all that shit. Because it's all exactly the same. Because I think that's what it is. It's appealing to people who are, like, between the ages of, like, 40 and, like, 70. And they're just like, let's go here because it's, like, the Applebee's of, you know, vacations. That's really what it is, honestly. It's, like, people who love fucking TGI Fridays. And my mom's one of them. And I'm not saying, like, I hate on her because she likes TGI Fridays. I just don't like it. I think there's so much better food out there for, like, the same price. It's just not worth it, personally. Oh, this brush is hit different for some reason. But yeah, dude's got money. Dude's got money. He's doing all right. I'm sure the pandemic was a little rough for him and his business, but I also can't really, like, be too sympathetic. He actually has, like, some places that are all meant around, like, corporate retreats. And those are weird. Seeing those, like, versus, like, just, like, the people going out and having a vacation kind of thing. Because it's, like, big and spacious, and it's just meant for groups. So what's going on with this Pokemon, you wonder? Indeed, I wonder. going to be generalizing a little bit of this, but I also like the idea that this combination is just like a yep. So it is not Zubat. Work vacation seems toxic. I don't know about that. I think it can be good. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, I'm going here and I'm gonna have fun, but if, I have to do this work bullshit. But yeah, when corporations take like all their management staff to like Key West for like a weekend, it's like, yeah, we're gonna do a half an hour of work, and then we're all just gonna get drunk by the beach, which, I mean, must be nice. It must be nice. I don't even bother checking the rates for those because, like, that's some corporate money, right? I don't even want to see those numbers. We do a cookout at our work, and I haven't been going to them because I don't really know that many people, and I'm not a big socialite. I come here to try and socialize, which is probably why I don't have a big social life in real life as well. Maybe that's something I need to work on, but I'm just not someone who can go to like those like a place and just pretend I know people and hang out and talk to people for like it basically comes down to like pretending you're not mad at somebody for not doing their job properly. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, is if it is just like hanging out at a bar and it's like mostly the people I know, like I could talk to my supervisors for a while, but I'm just terrible because I want people to laugh. I want to be inclusive. Like, I'm that person who tries to fit into different groups, and it usually doesn't go all that well. So I've gotten better at it, especially after doing this for so long. I feel like I've just been able to like ad-lib differently, but my god, dude. There have been times where I've just stopped conversations with something I said. I just tried to be like funny or something like that, and it's just like, yeah. Or not even that, it's just like quiet. And then I just stop talking, and then everybody else, just carries on. And I'm just like, fuck. The Office is just like real life. Haha. That show is so funny because it's true. God damn it. I just want to get the double. There we go. That's better. Oh, sausage feet boy. There we go. Oh, these go over the... Okay. Alright. There we go. Alright. There's a little sticky spot on this screen over here. Gross. Alright, that's pretty much it. No, I'm glad you agree. I'm glad you can relate. It sucks. I don't like it. I don't like not being able to throw a line in. People are just like, yeah, actually, you know what? That's pretty funny. I'll give you that one. But we'll see. Maybe I can fix that in the coming years. If I decide to stick around at this job. Perfect. It's like a tomatoey red. Let's get in there and fill it in. This will actually be pretty easy because it'll simple paintbrush fill and we'll be all set. The ears, I guess they are kind of filled. I'll just fill them in with a different color. That's how they look anyways. I tried to like, even with Bumble Friends app, it's weird vibes. See, that's the thing. It comes down to confidence, and like, I think that's just a different vibe. Like, literally a different like conversation vibe. Like, for people who are confident, who talk to each other, there's just an automatic dynamic that comes through, and whether or not it's like, oh, I'm gonna stay part of this conversation because it's confident people, and I like being around confident people, and just dropping in and being more inclusive too. Because like when I was a kid, man, I was so paranoid that anybody who was throwing a joke at me, like even just doing like a little jab or whatever like that to make other people laugh at maybe even a little bit of my expense, I thought they were like literally attacking me and like slighting me, and like I would never be able to. It's like, no, get out of your head, stop taking yourself so seriously, and just laugh with if it's legitimately funny, laugh. and just be like, oh yeah, I am such an asshole, or whatever, that kind of thing. But like, man, when you can be like, that's actually not funny. What you should have said was blah, and then they're like, or you don't even say that. You just come back with like a joke at your own expense again, but a better one. I've been finding that that's a bit more of a home run for conversations like that, because I'm just not one of those people who is naturally like sit and talk about how bullshit, like, oh man, I can't use my PTO, blah blah blah, this weekend. I'm just like, oh man, it sucks, bye. But now more recently, I'm like, oh well, what were you like? What does it change? Like, I'll just like pull out some random sentence out of my head that will then like allow the other person to talk. And I think that's the most important part, is like enabling the other people to be able to talk. Because I was always trying to focus and be the guy like holding court or whatever like that. And it would be nice to be able to have that kind of skill, but I don't think I just naturally have that kind of thing. Not until I, work on it, obviously, like anybody will. But there are some people that are out there that just, it's just their thing. It's being able to talk to large groups. Like it's not an ego thing to them. It's just they're good at it. They don't really. Well, they worked on it by just living their life and got to this point. Like, I'm better at listening, so I'm more observant as a result. I'm more introspective as a result. I put a lot of undue stress on myself as a result too, but I've been working through that, so that's also kind of been worked out. So I don't know what to tell you. Open-ended questions, indeed, where there is no wrong answer. Look at this guy; he's so fucking happy. But yeah, being able to just like allow someone else to talk is very important. I'm in sales and I have to talk to people, but fail to translate those skills to public life. That's interesting. See, I think being able to do that is where it's where it's not Charizard. You're close. You're close. I think. See, this is the thing. If you really want to get down to it, like, it would come down to the color and the fact that he doesn't have specific wings, because these wings are Golbat's wings. You have Golbat, right, but you are very close. But I'll give you Golbat, but it's you're almost there, I'll say. The other thing too is you got to get the name right. This one's pretty easy. Remember, first syllable of the first part, second syllable, last syllable of the second part. But yeah, I think actually that would be something to work on. Not that I'm like saying work on this, but like it might help you, which is try, if you're having trouble communicating with people and you want to work on that kind of thing, take what you do and then translate it literally into just like a regular conversation. So I've done that a lot too, where I used to get really in my head just for like calling in like service calls and shit like that. It's like, hey man, how's it going, or whatever. And it's just like, no, just talk to somebody. Like, it doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be a Herculean effort. You can just kind of just like naturally walk into it. When I was working at GameStop, actually, that's where I started to learn about it, really, which is that like somebody might make a joke at my expense, but they're really just trying to get me included in the conversation. Because like everybody gets humbled a little bit, and I should have been giving it out a bit more, but man, they dished it out on me when I would not dish back. So that's kind of my fault. Because no one's gonna protect you for that shit, right? I'll try that. Thanks. Yeah, so try it. Yeah, by all means, try it. I would also, I know it's expensive. Try talking to a therapist. You can come to them with specific things you want to work on, because that's actually what my therapist did after like about a year and a half. Because I wasn't necessarily steering my goals into a specific direction. I just needed somebody to talk to about things, right? So with that, I would recommend coming at it with a plan, and then they will also guide you to other, location or other ideas that you might want to work on. But yeah, without knowing exactly how you do your work or how you converse interpersonally, it can be tricky. But I think it can kind of come down to being able to grab certain parts of context. Like, a lot of what good conversations actually what good conversations end up being and having a lot of fun with, especially with like ones where you just want to try to be funny with, is like callbacks, right? Or literally it's bomb. Therapy, yeah, absolutely is. Therapy is Debez. If you work out your body, you treat it with care, you should do the same for your mind. Yeah, exactly. That's literally, there is the only way you can really say, because the brain is an organ, right? You have to be able to understand yourself to be able to relate to people. So when people say like I don't need therapy, that's for people who are sick-minded. It's like we're all sick. We're all dealing with shit, whether or not you want to talk about it or not. That's actually more of a problem. If you don't want to talk about it, that's more of a problem. So when people say they don't need therapy, I can't fathom living like that, like thinking like that anymore. I used to be really self-conscious and being like, oh, well, I probably should talk to a therapist, but I don't know what I would say. I don't know where I'd begin, blah, blah, blah. Doesn't matter. You just go, you talk to somebody, and it kind of just works itself out, because that's the whole thing. It's just when people are really scared of confrontation, I think, is the kind of thing there. And there are other people who are like, oh, I'm not scared of confrontation. I'll fight you right now. It's like, no. How about we try a different way? And they're like, oh, I don't understand that, so I'm gonna lose, so I don't want to try that. I don't want to play a game, I'm gonna lose. And it's like, well, it's not a game. It's called living. It's called being a better person. Maybe you should try it. Try it out. Yeah, some shit we're talking about today, aren't we? While I draw a giant mouth lizard bat thing. Do we want a different? Maybe we'll do a different. We'll get a little bit more peachy with the tongue, maybe like this. Yeah, that looks fine. Go with that. What is what it looks like? Color-wise, I should say. But yeah, if you have the money, you can scare it, or you can go to like there's other therapy options out there. I think it's called like Talkspace. That's another one. I should get sponsored by that shit. Not that it would make a lot of money or anything like that, but it'd be really nice to know that people are actually working on themselves and stuff like that. Recommend it to people. Did I fill this in? I don't know if I filled that in. Probably should for this. I'm gonna shade it up. Alright, that's pretty much it. So what we gotta do is we gotta do like that. What I'm actually gonna do is make a filter. Whoops. Nope. There we go. Boom. Perfect. But yeah. Therapy. Try it out, folks. Try it out. Let's try. Oops. Not what we want. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to. Yeah. Go in there. Here we go. We're wrapping this up, man. So if you want to get a guess in there, you gotta try harder, man. You gotta try harder, man. What the fuck? Overlay, you ding dong. There. Oh, it's too light. Oddly too light. There we go. Look at that. Splooch. Also, splooch. Last guesses for who dat Pokemon? Who dat Pokemon? So I think we might have to switch it up next week already. I don't know what I will change it up to, because I'm not saying this is a dead gimmick, but I do think that I should try to maybe have a different project in mind or something. Because as of right now, I think a lot of the combinations are kind of done. Like I said, I don't want to stop doing this at all. Just doodling it all during the day or whatever, for like a few hours. Get some fun stuff out of it, you know? You're lost? Well, you were close. Like I said, you were close with Charizard. You had Golbat. Keep trying. I'm not, like I said, like, I want to get to a point where we have either like rewards or like just even like a in-chat like bot or something like that can track points or something like that, or people are maintaining, but without creating something myself, it's going to be tricky. That looks terrible. I think I'm just going to put that. Keep trying. Come on now. Don't be shy. I think that's basically it. Is it just like on the tip of your tongue? Are you like just forgetting it? I don't blame you. I forget people's names and like actors that I love all the time. So I don't blame you. Trust me. I think it's this one. Well, again, you were close with Charizard. And technically, the name is not going to change. I'll give you that clue. If it was Charizard, the name syllable, the first part of the name will not change. It is. These are all first gen. So again, you're very close with Charizard. See? What would that name be then? So if you combined Charmeleon with Golbat, first syllable of the first part, last syllable of the second part. It is not, but that's a good guess though. It is Charbat. See, I took a little bit of a liberty here with the mouth because I think it just looks funnier. Like, how does this thing eat? Right? Does it just like, is it like a sickening, like it swallows something whole and you can see it like fighting inside the body or something like that as it like closes the mouth around it? It's like a, no, thank you. It's like a, I'm thinking of like if a pelican was just a head. That's kind of what I'm thinking, you know, with that like big fucking floppy neck or whatever. Drives me fucking insane thinking about shit like that. Alright. We're only on 2. That took considerably less time. Considerably less time. We're only on 2, though. The old Charbat. Write that down. Charbat. It's like a digit with... Yeah, it's like a... Yeah, it is like a thumb or whatever. But I mean, it's basically just like an extended jaw with a... You know, like its body. And then the feet on the bottom, too. It's even more weird. My god. Alright. Kill that. Let's make another level. Charbat. It's gotta be capitalized, otherwise I'm not gonna say it's not capitalized. Okay. Boom. Close it. Close. There we go. Next one. Who do we got? I kind of did that one already, though. I'll do this one. I'm gonna make it horrifying, though. It's gonna be bad. Well, I'll try to make it horrifying. It'll kind of do its own job, though. It's already working pretty hard in that direction. We gotta make sure we get the right brush. We're on the right brush, right? Good. Okay. Shrink her down. I zoomed in at all? A little bit. Okay. This one should be pretty... This one's gonna be quick, too, actually. Feet alone, I think, kind of give it away. this is the belly kind of portion here. Mm-hmm. Yup. Yep. See, these are the things that's like, they become almost reactionary. Like a muscle in your brain for these kinds of things. Now it looks... I feel like his posture's not right. I feel like this should be smaller. So it should be a bit more even. And this arm should be a little higher. Because it kind of looks like he's going like this. That's another thing I try to get right on here, and I don't always do it, but... That's better. Alright. And then... yeah, this is where the fun part, slash horrifying part comes in. Oh boy. I'll try to keep this authentic. The eyes on this one is weird. Throw this in, and then like this. Like this. Actually, it's going to be more like this. Every now and again, I get a little bit of... Actually, what I should make it is bigger. So I'm going to erase this. Something rattling on my desk. I don't know if you can hear that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the whole belly that thing. It's going to be a little bit harder to figure this one out, because this one's going to be more abstract, right? But, so the head comes down like this. It's just like that separation there. No, he is not wearing a tuxedo. Or a bib of some sort. I'd have to add like some more like gory details to this, but... Like I said, this one's going to be trickier to guess. Let's go all the way to the side. I have to just make the eyes bigger. Make it even creepier. Yeah, I don't expect anyone to get this off the bat until maybe like the details become more clear. But you are right on. You're on the right track. And this one actually turned out better than I thought it was going to, because I had an idea for what this one would look like in my head, but then I took it another step further, and I think it's working out. So bear with me, chat. There we go. It's funny too. This music in the background is actually a royalty-free, stream-friendly, I'll say, music jam session playlist. I think it's literally just called royalty-free. Royalty-free music, no copyright music on SoundCloud. And I think it's doing a good job, because this is all I really need, right? I don't really need lyrics or anything like that. I just need kind of like chill hop, or whatever you want to call it. I think this is doing a great job. I used to use this actually back when I started. Just trying to find some music. Ah, damn it. Despite warming up around here and being superhuman, my head is getting super dry. Therefore, scratchy. Almost. Excuse me. Good. Very good. Ah, look at that. That line's almost perfect. It should be tilting. There we go. So this might take a little bit of thought as to who has these kinds of eyes, right? Whose eyes look like this? So I think I'll do is I'll round this out. And I'll kind of come in here with the belly design. This is actually kind of a horrifying concept if you think about how this Pokemon might eat, actually. If it's not apparent what's going on with the belly. But it's pretty terrifying, honestly. I think I might have to change my method here for drawing the belly. Actually, I can get a little rough with this because then I can polish it up later with the fill. These are not his ribs. I'll give you that as a clue. The Pokemon this is actually based off of, this is not his ribs. Embellishing one of the detail elements from another Pokemon. But who could it be? Who, indeed? Okay, I think we'll go with that. No other guesses for who this might be? I mean, it's going to be tricky, right? You have to get that face design right. It's really all you've got with this one, other than the Snorlax base. Probably should zoom in to make this a little easier on myself. So, oh God. Who would have known but me? And I would have known, and that would have been enough. There was not a filled-in area there. Yeah, this is some nightmare fuel shit. There's definitely some inaccuracies on the top end of this tablet. Don't worry, I'm furious about it. Just define these details here a little bit. Alright. I'm going to try to wrap this one up here quick, because, again, this one is very simple. It's very easy to get caught up in the details, but it's going to be very simple, it's a very simple color palette for this combo. And unfortunately, I'm kind of zoomed in here, so you can't quite see it, but... What if Snorlax was not so snory? What if, in fact, he was quite gory? Not really. I always wondered about the mouth on this one, like what it was really meant to represent, because it's not really an animal that has a kind of mouth like this. I guess if you oversimplified like a bug's design, whoops, we should probably get the rest of that in there. That might be a little bit of a giveaway for which Pokemon this is, actually. The other one. Almost. Perfect. Boom. A little morbid. Maybe I can give a little blood or something like that, but... Or something. Let's go with a more pale... We'll go in between those two. Like the, maybe. We'll just fill her in. Yeah, if you have any more recommendations for audiobooks in chat, I'll definitely try the Andy Weir book. I will look into the Carl Sagan, was it The Universe and Everything? Or Billions and Billions, I'm sorry. I'll look into that. I might even download some YouTube videos or some bullshit. Or even, like, if I decide to pick up Netflix, I'll just download that. Just watch it, because I ain't got no unlimited plan, man. I'm on Mint. That shit's definitely a step down in terms of service quality. It's fine. Like, if you want to pay, like, $15 a month for just, like, basic phone access and shit, like, you do all your shit on Wi-Fi, it's worth it. But if you're out in the middle of, like, maybe a little bit less coverage area, it might not be so great for, like, trying to watch, like, a quick YouTube video or something like that. Otherwise, I'd say it's pretty much worth it. Mint's okay. I'm trying to think of those other ones. It was like a Ting, I think was another one I looked at. It just wasn't as cheap, basically. I was actually at work talking to one of my friends. He's like, "Oh yeah, it's $25 a month or whatever for my phone. It's literally just like a little bit of data." And I'm like, "Oh well, I get twice as much data as you, and it might not be as good service, but it's $15 versus $25." But he was like, "Oh," I was like, "Yeah," and then he walked away. No, he seemed to be considering it, so who knows? Maybe I made another customer. You're welcome, Ryan. Google Fi is a good one. I haven't tried it. I haven't really looked into it. But yeah, that's probably another good idea too. Alright, so this is actually going to be a lot easier to draw and finish than I thought it would be, because it's literally like 4 colors. We'll do this one. Let's fill that up. I don't know that I ever really used, because you got Snorlax, right? So I'll give you that. But I don't know if I ever really used Snorlax in Pokemon. Like, it was cool being able to collect him. Like, he was blocking your path and you could pick him up. But I never used him. I don't think. Maybe a little bit. Just as, like, a novelty. I had that going for me as a kid. I would definitely pick up novelty over, like, practicality. Especially in Pokemon. Because that was the whole thing, right? It's just like, oh, I like this one. I want to play with this one. And then I realized that other kids were like, "Oh no, you gotta use this one." It's like blah blah blah. And it's like, no, I just like this one. Not recognizing the one with the mix with. If I zoom out, think of this part of the head, the eyes, and then the what looks like a rib cage. It is not a rib cage. Well, I mean, it is for this Pokemon, but I'm gonna have to be a little creative with who you think this might be. I get a lot of tangents in here, and that's something I want to work on, but it takes so much more time to draw that in. Zooming in and all that shit, and you know, putting in effort and all that. Not into it. Ain't me, my dude. Alright. Anything else we want to work on there? I think that's everything. Okay, so we want a little... that's actually a good color. I think that's good. And the feetsies, we'll make those a little darker. Go with like a... Go with this one. Actually, that one. Better. Yeah. Think of the color too. It might not become apparent, but this one might be a bit of a better as a result than a guesser, right? See it and you're just like, what the fuck was that? That's kind of what I want to do with these. Is that like when I post these to TikTok and as YouTube highlights or whatever like that, I want to be able to be like, what the fuck? And then they watch me draw it, and it's like funner to like guess that kind of thing. But who knows? I think I might have to just change up my style or something like that. Because one thing I would actually, that might be a better idea for next week, is to imitate styles I like and then just like refer people to like the artist who I enjoy the style of. I think I mentioned it. I think the week before last. It's Pokele. It's like Poakle. I can't remember, but it's on. I know them from Instagram, and they just like draw cute versions of like sea cucumbers and like shrimp and stuff like that, little characterizations and stuff. Blanket squids, and then it'll be like that blanket draped over other little like cuttlefish in a bed. It's just fucking adorable. But I might try to imitate their style a little bit, and like do Pokemon, just like generic Pokemon, and just redo it with that one or something like that. Instead of like doing mix-ups, it might just be that, which I think would be pretty fun. Okay, shading time. Let's get a nice big brush here. Come on, do the thing. Oop. Perfect. That's good. I'll use that color and then we'll do this. Erase as we need to. Still not coming to you? It's tricky, I'll admit it. Now that I look at it, it's probably not as easy as I imagined, but it's gotta be a little bit challenging, right? It can't all be easy. Because I'll say this about the design of the one Pokemon that this is mixed with, the Snorlax, but it's mixed with. It is, these are teeth in the other Pokemon. Add up a little bit. Up just a smidge. He's got like donut feet. I'm sure that people find super adorable. You know what? You too, goddammit. I think that's pretty much it. Oh, you know what might be another good series to listen to is the I like both books combined as one story, but so far, well, actually the third book I'm looking forward to too, but the King Killer Chronicle, those were some, that's another good fantasy series. I pretend to not hate the parts that are like overly indulgent, it seems. If you've read the books or listened to them or whatever, you might know what I mean, which is the guy does not shy away from like, oh, he's not perfect, but he is kind of perfect. Oh no, he's not a sex symbol, but he's like super good at the sex and stuff. And it's like, okay, all right, pal. But yeah, let me fix this last bit up here, shading on this, and then we'll reveal the combo which may or may not be intuitive. We'll see what people think. Zoom out a little bit. Oops. There we go. So who's that Fusionmon? It's Pinlax. Pinsir's mouth in Snorlax's tummy. So this one is going to be harder to guess for most people, right? It's fucking creepy. I'm not going to deny that. But that's kind of the idea. As you look at me like, oh, what the fuck? That's what I'm going for. With this one, at least. Not all of them. I do like it when they're just funny to look at. But this one's more creepy. Never would have guessed. Okay. I kind of tried to get the teeth. The mandibles or whatever they call it on his face. But again, I guess I could have... Oh, you know what I could have done for the ears is the pincers. Next time. I'll use that as an... I think this is creepy enough. We got Pinlax here. Okay. Boom. Another layer. Okay. So here we go. Down. Okay. Alright, it's rando time. Oh my god. This one's too good. It's too good, chat. I just like it because it's fucking adorable. But god damn it, this one's so good. Oh my god. This is the shit I've been waiting for this. Like, all those ones I was like just going through. This one is so good. It's gonna be easy for the first one. Oh man, who doesn't fucking love dubstep, right? I don't mean to hate if you actually do, but I really don't. Not my flavor. I don't know why this like color variation for this one alone is actually really nice. So, part of what I like about this one the most is actually the face, because like when it reassigns the face, I'll say, it's just more fun, right? Those are balls. They are balls. Welcome. Welcome, friend. Enjoy the balls. Enjoy the balls. But, I'll get the other faces in here first, because it's going to give away too much if I get the other ones in there. You were just... what were you just playing? I just saw you and I forgot the fuck you were playing already. God damn it. They space their eyes out. I think that's more of a design feature that Japanese design does not get enough credit for. Call it now. Oh, why is it screwing me up? There we go. Okay, so, dog airport game. An airport for aliens currently run by dogs. Alright. That would be the... I thought you were playing something before that, but yeah, that would be the one that I would want to inquire further. I will simply request explanation by saying, what the fuck? Is it like Goat Simulator, where it's like random and quirky, or is it actually like a game? If you know what I mean. Who's that Fusionmon? All the dogs stock photos of... All the dogs are stock photos of dogs. Okay. I'm listening. Go on. Pet the dogs. All right. Checks out. I'm trying to think if I can. Actually, what we should do with the eyes is just like make them more annoyed. There we go. Trying to think if I can twist this one. There we go. So what could he be what could he be reacting to, chat? Oh, interesting, right? What could this poor little egg be expressing with his little tiny face? Oh, I gave it away. But I mean, it one's already. I mean, I'm having more fun coming up with like the reactions. Of what his face looks, or what their faces look like. Anybody else think it's weird that like no, it's not. I mean, well, we'll see. All up in interpretation, right? But so this Pokemon is a group of Pokemon. It technically is a group of creatures, right? You could argue that it's a bunch of individuals that are together. You can argue the same for like Magnemite or Magneton. I'm sorry. Which this is not part of, I should mention. Not in this fusion. But you might have guessed that already. But, yeah. Are they all one? Like, literally one creature? Or is it because they organize and they're all one? Like, is it... Because it says, like, execute. For instance, you know it's execute. I'll give you that one. But, is every execute a boy in the group? Like, are they all technically male, or could they like identify separately, but as a group they're one? Maybe I should a bit more character and like I'm just really having a fun time picking the expression for this guy. Oh, this is so great. This is what I live for in this. Oh, it's so great. Shit's paying dividends. Then we gotta get this guy. I can't forget about him. He's almost like despondent. I want to redo this one though. Not quite where I want it to be. There we go. That's what it needed. That's what it needed. I'm actually going to tweak this just a little bit more. That's better. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm having so much fun with this. This is so great. God damn it. I live for this shit. Let's go with this one to start. Oh, that's so good. All right. Pull up that brush. Nice and easy one to fill in here. Oh no, that is right. Okay, I don't know why I had the combination name in my head differently, but yeah, this one's definitely right. So is the word pass? It's a weird question. No, I don't know what the hell that is. But this one, oh, I was gonna ask you, what was the, like, is it a simulator? Like, is it an actual simulator for the Dog's Airport or whatever? What is it called again? Dog Airport game? Is it like top down, or are there like dogs walking around, or is it just like you interact with characters that pop up and it's like, is it more like a, what do they call it? Like, not like a dating sim or whatever those ones are. First person? Okay. And, I mean, I guess at this point, like, there's really no more explanation, right? It's actually just playing it and the pass, you know. No, I do not know. But I mean, yeah, first person dog airport simulator. I guess it really just comes down to playing it at this point. Let's get the other like characteristic colors in there before I start doing anything else. Let's do this one. Do the tongue color. Whoops. Oh shit, that's the other thing. I can't fuck up with this now because it's the same layer. Plan ahead, but oh well. Cool, man. I have no idea what that was about. Let's go. No, we want that to be a different color. Alright. A little bit darker. Let's go with this red, I think. I'll color that shit in. Oh yeah, the beat clap. I'll do the teethers and a little bit of gray. Yeah, after this, we're gonna go back to a short hike and finish all the achievements in that one because I want to have that done because it's worth it. It's so short and fun. I'm actually pretty excited to go back into that. I think we only have like 2 achievements left in that actually, so it's probably gonna be a short night. I think on Monday actually, I'll go back to Apex because I kind of miss it. It's good stuff. It's real good shooty chat. Oh, you were playing Titanfall. That's right. That Mexican kid, thank you for following. Either way, much appreciated. I'm hoping you're enjoying it. Ow. Something big. Try and get this right here. But yeah, Dr. Hot Dogs was playing a game I'm probably going to be playing soon before too long. It's Titanfall 2. Quality stuff. I think that game came out in like 2015 or 2016 or something like that. Maybe even longer ago than that. God damn, does it hold up. And if you go long enough without playing it, you almost forget about it. Like all the stuff that goes, like the cool plot points and shit. So, if you're wondering, yes, it is still worth playing. Color mashup. Lakers fans, eat your fucking heart out. This is as close as I'm going to get to any sort of Lakers memorabilia on stream. Alright? Alright. So let's get down to some shading. I'm actually just going to do a brighter, I think. And I think I'm actually going to do it in color too. So I think it'll look better. So with this one, we want to sample, maybe we'll do like a halfway between purple and this, like, or whatever. So we'll go look up. No guesses yet, though. I thought this would be pretty easy to throw out some guesses for. I want to drop the saturation on it, actually. There we go. Oh yeah, I was talking earlier about the King Killer Chronicle, and I hope it is something that gets finished. But I'm hoping that they ground it a bit more. I can't remember his name. But man, that second book was a fucking weird trip. I skipped some chapters, but there's so many good parts in that book too. That's the thing. Is the inventions he comes up with while he's at school, the school process, and all that. It has some, you know, obviously. I don't know why I never thought that's a great line. do you work with hot dogs? It's like a podiatrist working in dentistry. I don't dabble. I'll tell you that much for free. I do not dabble. I golf with them, though. I'll golf with them. Those motherfuckers golf up a storm. Quicker just to do this and then erase it where I want to. I like... My favorite one on this is this one right here. The, like, despondent. Man Ray, what's going on? Sorry, I didn't see you there. How you doing? Happy to have you. Glad to see you. How are you? If you have a guess, throw it out, because nobody's guessing this one yet. I thought somebody would have had it by now. Oh, how's Subnautica going, by the way? I hear it's... I mean, I've been watching 2 people play now, in addition to you. So, it's got me interested in playing that game, basically, you know? So I might have to pick it up. It is interesting seeing all the scripted story elements in it, actually. Alright, look at that. So I'm gonna have to add the cracks here. I put some work into him. Okay, yeah. You can doctor them up. It is possible to doctor up a hot dog as well as a... What is that line? I don't like it. I don't like it, chat. Not going away. Oh, it must have been from the outer lines. Alright. I'm just gonna do this. I'll switch to black. There we go. And we'll just kind of go like that for cracks. Get these lines on. Stuff like that. I almost like the idea that these guys are getting so frustrated that they're like about to explode. Alright, I think it's time to get that I think that's it, actually. Well, no, we gotta... I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. That's totally wrong. We have another set of details we gotta work on here. This is gonna be interesting. Let's see how I can do this here. Brush settings. We'll go back to dual brush. Size we want up. We want that. Dual brush. Yep. Want something a little bit crazier here. Maybe like that. Perfect. Size, but our lives are very interesting. What you brought me, Eliza. Oh, ravishing. Okay. Try this out. What could I be working on? Who knows? Who funkin' knows? Speaking of funking, I gotta look into Friday Night Funkin', because it looks more and more interesting. I have no idea what it's supposed to be about, other than it's like a rhythm game based on like the DDR essence, I guess, or something like that. With a story mode, basically. It's like story mode DDR, to an extent. This man's stinking. Why's it gotta be so stinky? God damn. Right? Do another layer. Make this easier. Let's go a little lighter. Like about there, maybe? Dab that in there. I like this method of shading clouds. I think it looks pretty good. No guesses on this one yet. We got to finish this up here. So if you want to get your guesses in, guys, you got to try now. Something very stinky afoot. Oh my. I'll just do a little bit of this one on top. Kind of accentuate the brightness of it. The layers. I like this guy's face. I like this guy's face more and more. He's just like, God damn it. Alright, let's go back to this color real quick here. I'm having fun with this one, so I'm going to spend a bit more time on it, but gotta move on, chat. We gotta move on. Not over the face. I think over like this is probably better. This guy's having a real hard time keeping it down. I think that'll do it. I think that's it. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so who's that Pokemon? Who indeed, right? I really like how this one turned out. When I get to throw in a little bit of gas work... Oh my god. Well, the idea was that you didn't see that the whole time. So that would be my bad. But yes, it is a cough cute. And I think it's quite cute. And I think I could have done better to, you know, maybe hide who that was supposed to be. But, yeah. That would be my bad, chat. That would be my bad. God damn it. Let's go. I'm gonna give this guy a little bit of a puke face. Because he's got a little bit of a puke face thing going on. There we go. Perfect. Alright, I gotta save this. I keep forgetting to save it. But yeah, that was cough cute. I should not have had that open, and now I'm an idiot. F in the chat. F in the chat. Cough cute. You good boy. Scooch that over. Alright. I also like the idea that it's like one bad egg. Literally one bad egg spoils the bunch. Haha, get it? If I could pretend that that was intentional for a moment, I'll accept it. Here we go. Cough cute. Alright, so we got two more. Two more chat, and then we can go back to a short hike as well and fit that in tonight. What time is it? It's 2 a.m. I think we'll be able to do it. I think so. Doodle day brush. Yep. Down. Alright. Random, and it's off now? Yes. Okay, good. Probably be stretching this down a little bit so I can see that better. There we go. Alright. Random 3 times. 1. 2. That's good enough. We'll do that one. This will be easy too. In theory. I feel like I never get this because it's such a simple design. I never get this horn thing right. I don't know if you've ever done this to yourself, hot dogs, but I got really mad today looking when I had some free time with a coworker of mine. Actually, we spent some time looking at how infuriating the legacy that is Margaritaville, because it is fucking significant, man. Just how much someone's made off of one song. It's fucking crazy. Just go to margaritaville.com and just look at those, like, don't like have a unique experience kind of vacation kind of things, you know? It's just so fucking almost sickening. I mean, it's a vacation, you know? Spend your money how you want. I'm gonna go like this. This will be an easy one. So go like this. So it's got a little smile, right? Teeth, teeth. And then it's got the outline. Like that. There we go. Bingo. And then the eyes. The eyes are almost all complete. Iris. A little shine there. And that's basically it. And now we draw. Saxophone. Hell yeah, dude. Sax it up. Sax all day. Trying to get the eye underneath the horn thing here. Moderate success. Nope, you gotta do better than that. Gotta do better than that. I think I'm just gonna go with color on that, like they do in the source picture here. Try this for 100 times. We got it. Don't worry. Right. Oops. Okay. With the eraser, there we go. Right, again, I feel like this one's pretty easy. But it all comes down to being able to read my style, I guess. Here we go. Okay. I just need one that has like a weird like face. It's not necessarily like lingering on it. It's just one of those ones that just pops in on like a slideshow and then it just like looks fucking creepy. That's what this one's all about. We didn't get the top of the head. But who's that fucking weird ass Pokemon? We'll find out after these attempts at sketching. Let's stick with the main colors, which are going to be like this blue. Fill it in. So what else am I doing my trip here? Because that's the thing too. I don't know if anybody's actually ever gone on a lengthily that they have driven. Because I've always only gone on ones with my parents when I was a kid. Lengthily road trips, and this one that I'm going on, I guess in roughly like 30 hours or something like that. You want to call it that? Day after tomorrow, or tomorrow, I should say, because today's Thursday already. Holy shit, it's already coming fast. Aren't fast, but yeah. That's why I'm asking for the podcast and all that, because the road trip's going to be a long one. It's going to be 8 hours, one way. And I kind of just need something to keep me occupied and like aware and thinking, because the more active I am, just like thinking about something, the more like I guess attentive I am. And not that I expect it to be a hard drive or challenging drive or anything like that, but like being engaged in something mentally will really help. So 8 hours though, it's long for anybody, right? I don't know how truck drivers do it. Maybe it just appeals to their nature or something like that. But man, I sometimes think about driving down to even just Illinois and just 2 hours of driving, basically, what it comes down to, and I'm just like absolutely tapped out. So we'll see how this goes. It might dictate whether or not I do more road trips in the future. But as of right now, I'm still excited. Even though I'm a little trepidatious about the idea of hating driving back, because that's the tricky part, right? It's like getting out there and doing all that. It's fun and dandy, but like when I was coming back from Mall of America last weekend, even just having to be in the car to drive back, it was a fucking nightmare. With some of my friends, one being present currently, when we've gone down to conventions in Illinois, we've strongly considered the idea of renting like even just like a bus or something, like not necessarily just like a bus, but like renting a transit vehicle that all of us can fit and put our stuff in and have someone drive it, because it's just not fun driving for 2 hours when you're exhausted. So we'll see how it goes with 8 hours, but I expect to have, a decent amount of sleep and all that. But it's probably gonna be really boring, right? Too. Getting through Chicago should be interesting, but who knows, right? If you never hear from me again, it's because I went to Indiana. I never came back. I'm looking forward to the Parks and Rec stuff, so to speak. I was gonna watch through the old series again, but I mean, I watched through it so recently that I guess I could have skipped, but I also don't have. I think it's on Hulu now. Yeah, Indiana. Right. But someone lives there, and I'm gonna go visit him. So, it should be a fun trip, regardless. Yeah, maybe I'll see Pawnee, Indiana. I don't know if that's actually even a thing. I never even bothered to look. It is kind of a pass-through state, though. Look at Gary. Is that like paper mill territory? Or is it because you live there? Haha, funny joke, fart joke. Burp, 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 burp. Get it? Sulfur. Oh, great. I have word that they're the best at math, though. Or no, it's China. China, Illinois. Fuck. I tried. I fucked it. Alright. China, Illinois is the best at math. It's a fucking banger. Let's try this line again. It looks like shit. Then again, it is brown. But yeah, we'll see. I don't know that I can plug my nose that long, but we'll see. Let's get the eyes. Let's do in red like they are for the fusion Pokemon. This one. Let's do... Yeah, I'll do a darker one because we're going to lighten it up anyway, so... Let's get in here. Hello. It's little touches like this that make this kind of fusion work, I think. Long night, friend. That's just who I am. Alright then. Ooh, that was not intended. We're gonna have to go back to white. Not quite. Let's redo that lineage on that one. I'm looking at the original art now, and I think I think I went a little too far. A little too far on that one. Have you actually driven through it, or is it just because you know there's sulfur plants? You're like, oh, Gary, Indiana, it's gotta be great. And then it turns out, nope. Oh, okay. Well, I'll be aware. I'm sure before too long arriving there, I will be like, wow. That is a smell I could do without. Maybe it'll be like the next Yankee Candle craze, right? Sulfur. Maybe everybody will get like little cards and things or whatever. Oh, I just do love sulfur. That line. I'm not trying to fast track this one, but it's really getting annoying with these like fucking lines I'm trying to draw here. Fuck it, alright? Darker blue for this thingy. This? Perfect. Love it. Love it. Was that Super Jail, or was that another show? Oh, no, it wasn't Super Jail. China, Illinois is the best at math. It was another one of those short-lived Adult Swim shows. High concept. I'm hoping China... Oh, it was just called Gwyneth Paltrow's Vaginal... Yeah, exactly. Actual traces of my vaginal yeast. People just pick it up and be like... Ugh. She's Iron Woman, you know. They were keeping that little nugget for you for endgame. She actually was training to use the suit. Oh. There's a kid's reactor, whatever, though. This is Gwyneth Paltrow's vagina smell. What? Yeah, try it. No. No, I will not. Alright. Time to shade. Let's knock this shit out of the park. Boom. There we go. Okay. Oops, by the way. Yep. Alright, there we go. That's that. Basically sorted for that. And like that. Up. Hit. Cool. Shade that in. Not too bad. Just need to find this shape a little bit more. Over that eye a little bit too, I guess. And then we just gotta... No, that's too much. Nope. There we go. There we go. What was the other one? Oh, the one that I'm looking forward to that's on... that's coming out. It was really funny. It's made by Zach, and I can't remember his last name, but he's a frequent on Oni Plays, and he's great. I think it's like Super Best Friends or something like that. But that looks really good. I might actually tune in for that shit. Or if not, watch it later. I just hope he doesn't get fucked on that, because I could very easily see that becoming something short-lived, and I don't want it to turn out that way. He's put a lot of effort into that show, and he's a very funny dude. I actually didn't know that he was on, I think it was the tester or something like that, but he had a really good part in that too. I can't get this right. And this just kind of looks like shit now, but fix it with the brush. God damn it. Go all that way. I think we'll just do a little shine on the edge, because otherwise it looks confusing, right? So go like this, go like that, that, and then maybe there. That there, that there. I don't even think I want to do those. I really don't like how that's turned out, actually. God damn it. That one? Oh no, it's that one. That I'm really sorry about that, Bad Dog. I tried to bump up the number, but if you type in like a sentence that's or anything that's longer than like, I think I set it to like 240, but like it's one of those things where like, because I was tired of getting like people coming in and like dumping paragraphs in, but apparently like I think I have it at like 240 words. I'm really sorry, dude. I think I have it set to like 240. Motherfucker. I hate it when I fuck over people like this. I think think I have it under spam filters. Paragraph protection. Yeah, if you go over 240... God damn it. Okay. I really appreciate you hanging out. Okay. That's probably why, actually. Because I think I have it at, like... I have it at 15. Which I think is acceptable. But either way, I was happy to have you. Am happy to have you. Take it easy, man. 14 more of those and you would have been fucking blocked. But before you go... It's Garapuff. It's just Garapuff. It's an adorable... It's like a baby Gyarados. Sweet baby boy. And then we'll do our last one here. Get that out of the way. Where are we? Yeah, you too, bud. Thank you for hanging out. I will see you later. Not before Monday, though. Not before Monday. When I return from the Indiana. My pilgrimage, I guess. To the land where the show Parks and Rec is based off of. But until then, I will see you. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Okay. Last one for the night. Here we go. Ready? Okay, gotta do that one. Gotta do that one. Fuck me. I don't even think... actually, you know what? I feel like this one might be... Okay, so I'll show it because it's great. It's funny. But I don't know that I want to... I don't know that I want to... You know... Highlight that... Somewhat touchy, I guess, topic of... It's not blackface anymore, right? But, like, they did try to change it because it was literally black with, like, pink lips and everything. Back when we were kids. But I think we'll skip that one. I just wanted to show it because like the color of the skin and everything like that was fun, but I think we're gonna skip that one. Let's see here. Let's just go until we get a good one. God damn it. Oh, that would have been another good one, but that one's ruined. I think we might be running out of funny combos here. I think we'll end on this one. Alright. Let's see here. Brush. Dinky dink. Okay. Call me a coward, but I just don't feel like drawing a character that's based on blackface. There's something about it, you know? Not feeling it. This one might be easy to guess. This is another thing, too. This Pokemon has shoes. I guess Mr. Mime does too, which is not a part of this one, but like... This Pokemon has shoes, and I never really thought about it. It's fucking weird, alright? Just saying it. Let's see if I can get this face thing right here. Because I gotta try and do something different with the face or whatever, but I think it just works on its own. Just click this up so you can actually see what the hell's going on here. And scale it up, why not? A little small right now. Okay. I feel like this is just a funny face on a thing though, but I like it. So we're gonna go with it. Get in here. There we go. Another fucking winner. Random draw of a line there. Every now and again they look good. Make it a little more round. Those tangents. And then we've got whatever you want to call these. Yes, shoulder pads. Right. What else would we call them? Oh, so the other thing I wanted to talk about too, and I don't know why I just saw this now, but there's a new podcast out by Billy Boyd and Duncan Monahan. You might know them as Merry and Pippin from The Lord of the Rings, The Hobbitses. But it's a pretty good podcast. It's nothing like too crazy unique about it. It's just two friends talking, which is, I mean, the majority of good podcasts in general, right? But if you like those two dudes, or one of them, or Lord of the Rings a lot, they do talk about it quite a bit, but they also talk about random stuff too. So if you're like me and you're looking for any excuse to have any random anecdote about Lord of the Rings be justified, in this case by the actual actors who played characters in the movie, it's a good time. Try it out. Usually about an hour-long episodes. It's good stuff. 10 out of 10, would recommend. That's the other thing too, I gotta remember to update my podcast so I can have a bunch of those to fall back on too on my drive. Nope. More like a slipper. That's good. Okay, and then we gotta get the oops. That in. I try to weave in some more details here from the actual two of them instead of just having the head. It is a little tricky though. I think we might just have to leave it there. There's not really anything else I can do with. In my mind and where it's at right now, I can't pull anything together in terms of like pulling details out of one to like add to the other one, like I did with Snorlax. There's nothing really coming together with this one. I just liked how this one looked. It almost looked too natural, which is I think until Gen 2 there wasn't a combination of these two types. I think. We'll see here. But who we have here? That ground doesn't look right. I'm gonna have to redo that. So yeah, this looks like shit. Let me get rid of that. All the art up above here. So it's something more like the top first. I'm gonna go like that, like that. It's up again, like that. Oh, I'm also interested to see if people are going to be playing the World of Warcraft Classic Burning Crusade. It's tempting, of course. I think it's quite tempting. That's much better. But yeah, it's weird seeing it come out again. Like, literally be released twice now. But man, I put so much time into that game, it's nuts. It's almost... I mean, I'd rather almost just keep playing the Classic, because I enjoyed that probably the most when I got to actually playing Burning Crusade, when it actually came out. I don't know that I enjoyed it all that much, honestly. I liked it, but I got more enjoyment out of it with the friends that I was playing with and doing raids with. That progression was fun. But then when it came down to actual questing and getting things done, it was more so a race to get to level 70 at the time, I believe it was. And that just ruined it for me too. Because like the other thing too about playing World of Warcraft back in the day, I was just like, I just want to play it. Like, I don't want to rush through this, but I do want to do this endgame stuff. It looks cool. But it was all about macros. It was all about min-maxing and getting the right build and not just doing whatever the hell you wanted to. Getting gear, going to other places to get the gear to be able to qualify, even just to be able to run it. So try to minimum like level. It's kind of like how not what was I gonna say? The Destiny, actually. You have like a light level. There's like a gear level in WoW. So I never really liked that, but to each their own. Yeah, that was fun when I was really getting good at it, and I had people that I liked playing with. But man, I can't think about going back. I can't even think about going back to that actually now. Now that I'm really justifying it now in my mind, there's nothing keeping me going back to it. So I think I'll avoid it for another indefinite amount of time playing WoW again. I think every like few years I'll just make like a new account. Well, not a new account, but a new character. I'll delete some of my old ones or something. I never play anymore. And I'll just make a new night elf again. Wander around in the starting zone in the basic area, the starter zone there. I'll have my little fun romping around. I really do like that starting zone a lot. Like some high fantasy, delicious high fantasy bullshit. And it actually makes me more upset that Amazon canceled the Lord of the Rings MMO that they were making, because I would have loved to see what that would have been about. Like a more, I don't want to say realistic, but more fun fantasy, like a specific high fantasy MMO probably would have been fun, but who knows why they canceled it, right? It could have been any reason. New CEO or something stepping in and not liking it, and maybe, I don't know if it's like canceled indefinitely. Hopefully not. Because the Lord of the Rings MMO that exists now, I don't know that I could put any time into that, because I tried years ago, and the user interface alone turned me off to it. So, who knows? Maybe I can give it a shot one day, but I think I might just be done with MMOs, honestly. F in the chat for MMOs. Alright. Something I thought about too is actually making like a style, because there's another one, I don't know if anybody saw it, but it's like the Tim Burton Pokemon. It might be fun to go through and pick like a style and do all 150, like quick versions of them in like a specific like style. Because that was really cool, seeing that dude's version of each Pokemon. I don't know if he ever finished, I think it's called Garbage Boy or something like that. But yeah, those were really cool. Might be fun to do. But like I said, like Pico, that might be fun to do actually. Just go through all the 150, or like my favorites, pick some, and do like the Pico style, which is like that like soft crayon-y, soft gradient style. I did kind of do some like that for some of the fusions, but we'll go back and pick the ones we want to do for sure when we do that kind of thing. All right, let's get the gloves, which are bright red. Book. I do like the color pop on this too. I like this combo. Alright, let's get the body. Do that in this layer too. What do we want? Like a yellowy tan? I don't know. Oh god. Get that brush out. That looks resemblant. We'll go with that. Not an appetizing color, obviously. Making this difficult myself. I'm trying to think of other stuff too that I'm excited about. Things being opening up for like coronavirus. I don't know that I haven't been watching numbers again, like in terms of like infection and transmission rates and all that kind of stuff again. I haven't been putting myself through that stress in a long time. I've just been kind of keeping my head down and doing my part. But I am interested to see what kind of things are going to be opening back up in terms of like attractions and shit like that. Like obviously I went to Mall of America last week, and that was, I wouldn't say really a diminished experience by, you know, coronavirus. It was very limited in terms of like what was changed, I should say, in terms of protocol. Like you really just couldn't walk around into any spot you wanted. The parts with like the roller coasters and stuff were cut off a little bit, but other than that, there really wasn't much different. So it'll be interesting to see what we can do to feel a little bit more normal again over the summer, I guess. Like outdoor stuff for sure. I would like to go to maybe some beer gardens or something. That might be fun. Big fan of a beer garden, sitting around drinking brewskis, doodles. A couple of the brosefs. Big old mug of fucking brewski. I'm gonna say that fucked up word. I haven't been to the one near me in a long time, actually. A couple more will pop up, I'm sure. Weather just has to hold out, basically. It's the only thing I really need. Some taps and decent weather. Clean up that line on there. I'll call it on this one. Fix that. Looks like shit. Good enough, right? Yes. Okay. Yoop, yoop. All right, let's shade it. Now let's call it. Okay. Boom. Bam. All selected there. Good. Overlay. Okay. Let's get to shading, folks. Let's get to shading. Oh, that's one thing I actually probably should try integrating. Is there's a text-to-speech thing. I'm sure I'm gonna get trolled to fucking hell. Not. I have to do better with like word censoring and shit. And on the fly, probably come up with some sensors or some shit like that. But there's a good text-to-speech tool that a friend of mine was using. It was really fun to fuck with them. So I might as well invite that hellish experience to my own stream, right? It's only fair. So I'll have to try that out maybe next week as well. I was getting like Common Writer. I'm not I wouldn't say I'm a fan of Common Writer. I think it's a cool idea. I don't really even know really what the idea is necessarily. I know that it's like what's the term I want to call it? Not like Power Rangers, because Power Rangers is something. In terms of translating to like an English crowd, but henshin or whatever. What is the term for it? I can't remember. Sentai. That's what it is. Forever it took the fucking word to come out of my mouth. Like the suited transformation stuff. It's pretty cool. It's a little simpler too. Like that. Well, fix that line. I think we're pretty much done here. These lines are a little wobbly, so we'll clean them up a little bit. Excuse me. Okay. I think that's going to do it for this one. Who could it be, Chad? Oh, who could it funkin' be? We gotta get the highlights. I'm sorry, I almost forgot. But we didn't see a combination like this until Gen 2, as far as I remember. And maybe for the best, because I don't know that it's the best combo, but it is a fun combo. It's fighting and let's go with this. Fighting and bug type. No, that looks like shit. Let's just go with that, maybe? That. I'm gonna brighten up the gloves just a smudge. Nope. Let's go with white, maybe. Nope. Okay, let's just fucking highlight it, I guess. Go with pink, maybe? Yes, what? There we go. Who's that weird ass bug Pokemon thing? Why, it's nothing other than Catterchan. I feel like I should have drawn the head bigger. There it is. There's our number 6 for this week. Week 12. We're on week funkin' 12, everybody. Alright. Catterchan. Oh. Alright, that's 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, okay, wow. Man. Ugh. It's only been about... I guess it's been about 3 hours. I can just look at my recording. Yeah, it's been about 3 hours. Okay. So about a half an hour per drawing. Not my worst. It's not a race chat. I think we might need to start splitting up this file because it now actually takes time to save, whereas normally it just kind of, boop, and it's done. So I'm going to go to full camera here for a minute. Set this up. Ow, leg hurt. Leg hurt back. Okay. Yeah, in the meantime, we're going to set this up for, we're going to play some more of a short hike, and then we're going to call it a night here, but I do want to finish that up. The goal is tonight to finish it up. maybe? So this is too high up. I want to say it's over here. The other thing too is I always forget the camera like turns around to face more where you were. We go like closer here. Just gonna start dipping down. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Thank you. Visitor area. There's what's her name. The races. There's the court. There's the music. Oh, we forgot a stick! Never get the sticks, Trat. Yep. Yeah, baby. Little bump. Yeah, baby. Alright. So now, I'm not sure exactly where it is, but we'll find out very quickly. I don't think we've been here. Oh, look at that! I wonder if there's an achievement for all the chests. Probably is. Yeah, alright. Let's see what else we're dealing with here. This looks vaguely familiar. Oh, you again. Hello. Did I beat you on this one? Find out. So, I have to take a nap. The end feathers, I have to get every feather, and there's 2 hidden ones, so I have 4 achievements left, so we might have to bring up a guide here, but we're gonna do it, goddammit. Or this one. Oh, is this the one that goes to the, lighthouse? Or the, actually, fuck it, let's just do it, why not? It's right here. I don't remember this area all that well. Hey, to the lighthouse. Yes, let's race. Awesome. Do this. Oh, the 3-year. I think I remember this one. You have to outdo yourself almost. Fun. Real race, everybody. Get ready. Disappointment. Where are we going? Is it up here? Really? What is? What do you know? Oh! Just barely got it. Oh. Alright, yep. Don't want to do a rematch. No, okay. Great. Just barely nailed that one. And I'm pretty sure where we want to be is over here. Man, that's close. Sorry, I'm screaming in all your ears. I was really excited. Alright. This is a starting area. Oh, another stick! Don't deny your stickly urges. Another one. Fuck it. Make an absolute bank on sticks today. I think they probably just respawn, but who knows. Hawk Peak, White Coast Trail, Visitor Center. Perfect. Look at that. Absolute sandcastle city he's got going on there. He's making it happen. Got in that shovel. Doing great. Alright. Hockey Provincial Park. He's, yep. Okay. No. Miss local strawberries and toast. Yep. Strawberries. And it's 5 p.m. Oh, shucks! We're all out. What? What? It's false start. It is. Pick them locally. It was weirdly low this year. I mean, we still have lots of toast. You want some toast? Give us some toast already then. Alright. Can I buy a golden feather? Actually, we're all sold out. Yep. Okay. Still on strawberries? Yep. What kind of merch you sell? We're all out. About the last one. Until next season. Each season is a limited run. Oh, wow. Nice. Still on strawberries? Yep. I got a jet. See ya. Okay, so we gotta find strawberries somewhere. Where the hell are we gonna find strawberries? Hey, you. Which race is this one? Might as well try it again. Hello again. Rematch at the top. Oh, no, we did this one twice now. Okay. Not yet. Okay. See you later then. Maybe. Strawbers. Strawberinos. Hello. Jim doesn't actually own a shovel, so he wasn't able to dig up any of it. interesting. Drinking lots of water. Yep. Yep. Hydration, chat. Very important. Did we get this one up here? Looks like we did. I'm hiding in the bush. Alright, so... let's see here. Anything here that we can see that we're missing? I don't think so. So, we should take our nap, and we should, what was the other one? Just looking at it. So that's the actual end of the game, so we'll wait for that one. So there's a crispy achievement. And there's other feathers, but I'm guessing that's with the, So, what can we do that's strawberry related? Where do we know that there's strawberries? Do we know any characters that are hoarding strawberries? Maybe that kid who was had the watch. Maybe he knows where strawberries are. It's a possibility, right? Known criminal. Thieving philanthropist? Or, what's the word I want to use? Oh, hey, dude. What's going on? Back to the tower. Gotta get that exercise and see you around. Meet you over here, I guess. Over up here. Snacks, though. You want to get up top of the mountain, you gotta have a snack. Okay, yeah, maybe up top there. Oh, hey. I don't think we met up with this guy again yet. Whoa! Really good. I love it. Oh, hey. I like it too, but I can't use this. Public point has been painted to death. Has it? That's such a cool style. Thanks, but I think it's just a landscape painting, and this is bright. Bringing anything new to the table. I want people to feel something when looking at my painting. But I felt something. I look at it. It makes me happy. If I had it on my wall, I'd look at it every day. And it would make every day better. Really? Yes. I live out in the city, the city, but I got none of this. That's true. We're invited to the show, right? It's true. You like your work, you wouldn't be invited otherwise. But they want to see it too. I don't know. What do you think about this? Find something new to paint. Maybe I should get back to where I started. Alright. So much to see, so much to do. So what's wrong with taking back street? Never know if you don't go. Whoa. I sell all the bridge pieces. Forgot about that. Maybe we have one more feather to go? I don't know. It's weird because they don't really like list it. It's kind of just like an organic experience, which I appreciate. Oh, we're getting chilly now. I'm guessing strawberries might be. Where are we gonna find strawberries, chat? It's a little outcropping over here. What's this about? Rip. Oh, hang out down here and check out some stuff. See if there's like some strawberry related paraphernalia. I don't know. Maybe there's some guy chomping on them. Porking them down. I suppose you guys have seen strawberries, have you? Hello. Great. Okay. Hey, bud. Pretty good. Yeah. Make a good team. Great. Love you. Look, another stick. I'll take it. Later. Later! Alright, so we're at the graveyard. Strawberry graveyard, maybe? Or maybe on that island. Ooh, you know what? We could talk to a couple people, actually, and see if we can figure it out. Figure it out. Oh, hey! Berry bushes? Oh, found a coin. All sorts of shit. Okay. It's all coming out now. Forget where they were on the island exactly. Oop. What about now? Stormy Island, yep. Alright, so we gotta find that one island. Is it back the other way? Probably was back the other way, right? Where the boat rental was? Or is it over here? Probably the other way. Damn it. You know anything about strawberries, bud? I doubt you do, but I'll ask anyway. Hey, any fish? Look at this. Oh, hey! the hecky? Player. You're a fishing legend. Albino Northback is a tricky catch. Alright, cool. Is that all? That's all for now. Howdy. Any fish? Not right now. Later. What the hecky indeed. Exactly the words I would use. Oh, maybe this dude knows about strawberries. Hello. Heyo. Chilling here. Look at this sweet rays. Yep. Oh. Oh, okay. Right. Okay. You're annoying. I don't know if there's anything on this side of the island that would regard strawberries, but... Is that a... Is there another... You see that? Like a shadow? Oh! Have I not been all the way up here yet? Maybe not. I saw a shadow for another, like, outlook thing. Like the little viewfinder. Look at that. There's a feather right there. A silver feather, no less. No less. Okay. I don't know how many silver feathers there are. Ah, so that would point you to the next one. Okay. Strawberries, chat. Where do we see strawberries or strawberry-related thingamajigs? That's the end. That's the start again, right? Maybe I can ask her, the aunt, about strawberries. What did I sit down? Ooh, hey, forgot about that one down over there. Okay, nope. Let's check this island out real quick here, and then we'll go over to that other one. Ooh, hello. Hello! I think we did. Money, my dude. Sweet cash. Doesn't look like there's a fast path up this one. It's all just walking. It's cool. Easy, easy, easy. Oh, stick. Can't miss that. Cute. I think that's all this island has to offer me. We're gonna hop back up. Anything over here? Did I miss anything? A coin sitting here or something? Probably not. Okay. We'll hop back over here, and I know that was this direction. I'm gonna actually look on the viewfinder again. Where was I looking? There it is. Okay. So it's next to the parasol. On the edge of that little archipelagos. Whee! Oh god. Jesus Christ, I'm flying really fast now. Here we go. There's a umbrella here. Bingo. Oh, we did get it. It was obscuring. I couldn't see it. Alright, let's go back to the auntie. Whatever she wants to be called. And we'll see what she has to say about strawberries. Whee! I think I might have passed it, actually. Back this way. Whoop. Let's hit this bouncy cat up. I feel like the race is another thing we should be doing too, but I don't know where to find it. Like, entrance. Because they said you need to be entered in it or whatever. But I can't find anybody who's, who referenced specifically... Like, it's only just like, no, you can't be in it. So I haven't found like a person talking about like a clue in order to get back into it, right? I think it's over this way. Down past this way and then, yep, there we go. That's what I was looking for. There she is, right at the campfire. Ah, oh god. Hello. Oh, I almost forgot. Mom says hi and everything was okay. It's great to hear. Mom is a stuffed bird. And this should be alright. Okay. So no lead on strawberries, chat. Unfortunately. Oh, you know what we gotta try here? This one. Shovel. Oh, nice. Okay. Fair enough. Alright. So I'm gonna look it up. I want to get this done. I'm gonna do it. So let's see here. Fill that tab. Let's see. A short hike toast. Secret achievements guide. Here we go. Okay. Remember the day forever. Get the commemorative hat. Yep. 30 points. All right, so we got to go back and do that. Okay. We got to go back and do some volleyball. Just going to do that. That's one thing we can do. I would have guessed that, like, we were just short of that, but... I don't know. I wasn't really keen on trying again, but... It also kind of said, oh shit, we get a bunch more of these pickaxes. Nice. But... I mean, it only makes sense that it's like, oh, what if you just tried a little bit harder, right? I think they're just over here. Oh, wait. Let's try talking to the boat rental dude again. This way. Blip. Here you go. Hi. What about? Your book. Oh. Fantasy novel. Okay. Cool. So, nothing new. Great. The kid is still on the boat. Okay, cool. Oh, wait. Maybe he might know something about strawberries. Let's see. Blip. So, little board right around the boat. So go back here. Don't tell Dad. Gotcha. Thank you. Nice canonical explanation as to why the boat happened to just appear back where it was. Oh, is there a sign here? Secret strawberry stuff. On the Orange Islands. Despite living in the shadow cluster of islands that has garnered a unique reputation of its own, are you guess how these islands got their name? This is just a sign I'm going to keep in. The color of the rock is orange, obviously. It will probably surprise you the islands are named after the color of the rock. Oh, that rocks. For centuries, travelers have been dazzled by the streams of red and orange that flow throughout these cliffs. Iron oxide, yeah. I feel patronized somehow. Yeah. Certainly do. Alright, there it is. Perfect. Alright, so... we gotta get the stick out. Stick. Okay. Here we go. Time to duel. Alright, see? Land it on the ground. We got it. Five, six. Not bad. Alright, so we're gonna have to count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. God damn you. I guess I counted correctly. 1, 2, 3, 4. Son of a bitch. I gotta keep moving more often, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You son of a bitch. Damn it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 4, 5. You little bastard. Yes. I just want this fucking achievement, alright, kid? Give me the hat. I know it's a hat, you son of a bitch. Bird brain. Piece of crap. Yeah! I'm not even counting now. But it would have been nice that there would have been a clue. Like, I guess that, like, I could have at some point reasoned, oh, I guess I could keep trying with this, but the only clue they give you is like, oh, there's one more past this one, and I guess you could be like, oh, well, maybe there's even another one after that. But that would be a long stretch of a guess for me, personally, I would think. But, oh, okay, just barely got going. Gotta work together on this, come on. There's toast, there's this achievement, which is 30 hits, and, another one, which I believe is the toast one. And I'm not sure how to get that one. Mostly because, I don't know who might be holding out on strawberries. So, who do we know that was, like, food-related? Could buy stuff from, maybe? Oop, see, that bounced. I think we might be there, but I'll keep going. Other people who are, like, bought stuff from, or, like, traded with, like that kid, I guess, was the other one, because they said we were strangely low on strawberries, so that led me to believe that maybe that kid who stole, or bought the feathers, and then, like, found the watch or whatever. Is that 40? You gotta tell me that's 40. 79! What the fuck? I was not paying. I did not think that was 80 points. Holy crap, guys. My god. Let me get my OBS back up here. Sorry. Do you want my money? It's okay. Need anything? I guess you do. Maybe you should have this. Erp. Well, please keep it. You remember it won't be forever. I'll try. There we go. There's one of them. Ta-da. Mwah. Alright, so let's go back to the kid who was hoarding the feathers. If we can remember where the hell that was. God, alright, maybe... Money, money, money! Oh my! Is this a feather? I'm guessing there's like 20 probably then. There's 17 that I'm at. Oh, this side, did we? He was before this stuff. He was at the bottom of like a hill thing. He was like, oh, nobody wants to go up that high because they don't want to put in the effort. I'm like, you know what? Poignant. And accurate. Come on, man. Lighten up. There's kids over there. No! Okay. A little for a walkie, get our breath back. I think he's up here. Oh, stick. Hey, I'll let you know. Hello. Hey, what's up? Can I buy a feather? Sure. 40 coins. Oh. Oh, well, how many do you fucking have? Actually, I bought all the feathers I had left. You bought all the feathers I had. Sorry. That's okay. Okay. So there's one more hiding somewhere, I think? So we're gonna get strawberries, chat. Strawberrinos. Let's see if there's somebody up here. Who knows, you know? Loot. Where's that polar bear dude? Maybe he's up here. There you are. You know anything about strawberries? You seem to be a... oh, right, okay. I think we got this one. Looks like somebody who enjoys a good straub. I think we got this one. Yep. Alright, I don't know if there's anything else up here. Look at that, we can just fucking fly right up here now. Alright, strawberry, strawberry, strawberry. What do we have hints for strawberry? Somebody, like, hoarding, like I said? Or is there somebody, like... don't know. I'm a big fan of, like, might have mentioned the strawberry stuff before. We could talk to, I guess, check out these actually. We didn't come out here, I don't think. Oh. A little foggy. We didn't see all this. Okay. I like the fog, how it passes through objects. It's got that like layered look. That's really cool. But let's go back to the person who lost their lost their camping license, maybe? Is there anything here? Haven't explored here all that much. Just covering the bases. I feel like it's over this way rather than the other way. And imagine if we were just like some... What other creature would have been totally useless with this? Maybe like a sloth or something, obviously, would be not shitty, but like made this like near impossible. Actually, let's take this up because I think the one that's we get near to it if we go this way. Hey. Where did we end up? Did we just come from this area, maybe? Nope. Okay, good. Whoa. Okay. Oh, what do you know? They're from the painter. Is Ranger John gonna be in the painting? Yep. He agreed to be in this one. He's the best. Aw. You're gonna make me blush. It's okay. I'll put them in the blush version if you want. Whoa. Those looking really good. Get the things I want to paint. Instead of getting the things I think people want me to paint. At the very least, make things easier. And, you want to paint me? Well, you're part of the park too. I just want to capture aspects of the park. That sounds cool. Also, I'll be down from the mountain. Found this! Hey! That's all of them. Nice. Perfect. Still not sure what I'll paint in the exhibit, but I don't feel as worried about it. I think you should put it all in. Yeah? And the watered down gritty painting? Yeah. Part of the experience. Plus it looked pretty cool. You know? It's not a bad idea. Alright. Oh, one more time. Okay, cool. So, strawberries? Yep. I got a jet. Okay. You? Nope. No. Stop. Wait. So something about a height. Actually, we're all sold out. Yep. Oh, okay. So do you know anything about strawberries? I've actually lost this watch before. Luckily, it always seems to find a way back home. Okay. That's cool. Watch that finds its way home. Do anything about strawberries, bud? So, campaign is going super good. Okay, good. Where is... Oh. I'm just wondering where the strawberry patches might be, because they don't really have any hint of that either. So lend me a compass, I'll get back to you when I'm done. Alright, so that's... You know that we can keep it. Not sure. But certainly can't be bad luck. Yeah. Alright. Nobody here? I don't know where strawberries might be. I feel like they might be in this area, but I don't know why. Like this just has like a strawberry vibe. Hello. Back road trail. Okay. Visitor center, white beach. Okay. So I think we should probably just look it up. So now we've got 2 achievements. Okay, I love you, bye. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out. I love you, bye. Okay, bye. Bye. Commemorative hat. Yep, we got that one. Crispy. Yeah, you can change the windows then. Yep. Eat a piece of toast. Oh. I didn't think to just eat it. Sure, I'll eat this toast. Why not? I feel the same. I did it. Is that all of them? I think we just have to go take a nap now, right? Yep. Alright. Perfect. I didn't think to eat the bread, chat. I did not think to eat the bread. I wonder how this game plays with mouse and keyboard. But yeah, here we go. We gotta go back to the camp. our little hut, our cabin. We just gotta take a little nap, Rooney. I'm coming on to right in the tree. Take a break, sleep. All right, nap time. The end. Fucking did. Art and writing contributors: Dawn Blair, okay, Andrew Blaine. We need yarn spinner. Interesting. Pixelari font by. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Bundle. Figures. Thanks for playing. You know what? You're welcome. And thank you. God damn it. That's some good shit. We've only gone and done it, chat. Fart. Yeah. We did it. We only got and done it. And record time, too. I don't want to say record time. Ugh, I'm looking at my clock and I'm like, oh my god, it's 5:30 in the morning. It is not 5:30 in the morning. It is not 5:30 in the morning. Let me change this back here. I'm going to quit out of this. Press A to start. Sure. A. Okay. Quit. We did it. We did it, chat. Automatic. There we go. And now it's got a sync time. It's 3:20 in the morning. That's it, huh? Well, something I'm going to write down for next time is we might take another break from the regular Pokemon Fusion stuff. And I think we'll do the Pika. I think it's Pikaole. Okay. But it's some good stuff if you look it up. Pikaole. Instagram. Yeah. Come on. Yep, that's it. So Pikaole. I'm gonna try to imitate some of the style because it's super adorable, and they do some Instagram art with Pokemon is what I meant, and I think it'd be fun to kind of imitate that style and give a nod to an artist that I actually really like, and maybe I'll link them or something like that. They also do some really cool stuff with just like sea anemones and like just sea life and stuff like. They actually have two Instagrams. One's Pika which is the regular one, and then it's Fikaole, which is Fikaole. Um, I really so I just looked at this on on Steam. They have the 35th anniversary for Dragon Quest, and I'm not a big fan. I don't know that I've actually ever played one in any earnest. But the art that they did for this, I would love if they made a game like that. That'd be pretty cool. And Biomutant's out. I don't know if I'll end up playing that, honestly. I don't know if they have any interest in it. Cloudpunk, though, that might be a contender. It's only $10. But we also still, that's the other thing, too. I forgot. We actually have, what the fuck is it called? I just was looking at it. Outer Wilds. So we'll have that for next week, too. Monday, actually. Do I want to pick up Cloudpunk now? It's only $10. I might do that. I might just do that, chat. I just might. But for now, I think I'm gonna call it a night. This was a fun stream. We had some cool stuff come up. Okay, so my friend also posted an airport for dogs currently run by dogs. An airport for aliens currently run by dogs. So we'll have to check that out potentially as well. But for now, I'm gonna call it a night. I had a great time, everybody. I will see you come Monday. Because remember Friday, I'm gonna have my vacation, my originally planned vacation. But yeah, it was great. Hope you guys had a good time. We'll come up with some more stuff to do because I feel like I'm doing kind of the same thing, and maybe we'll do something different I'm not sure what. I did want to do like a potential idea, which would be like a between my streamer friends, like a um Twitch Olympics. We'll say pick a game, and then you have like a limited amount of time to pick like get a high score or some bullshit, collect items. We'll see. It's just an idea. Don't hold me to it. I'm out of here. Peace. See you Monday. Stream end. Do the thing, guys.